waking moment is something we gon' have to spend, right? Yeah, if you're waiting for the right guy, shorty, I'd encourage you looking elsewhere. Cause I can't promise you'll be mine forever, die together, find whatever, hey. I can bet you tight to never find a better, hey. Down to wet you, number return, time whenever, babe. Shine a lecture, cause I can be your flame.
Catch-22 Sunday, it's the Catch-22 Sunday. Catch-22 Sunday, it's a Catch-22 Sunday. Catch-22 Sunday. Catch-22 Sunday. And here we go.
Heyo.
Hello, welcome to Catch-22 Sunday.
I forgot the back screen. God damn it. Hey, everyone.
Oh.
What a banger of Blind Mike. We were a little behind. We were a few minutes behind watching, so I had to watch the whole thing. So that's what took me a while to get done. But how's everyone's morning? What a banger of a show. I don't understand G.D. Fenderson. I'm just confused.
I don't get it either. I really don't. I don't get his jokes. I don't get his comments. He's just a special kind of not funny.
I did have an idea, though. Tell me if you
What's
like
that?
this idea.
Okay.
We watch terrible comedians, and then we write closed caption under their stuff for like tags and stuff, and then we package it as the G.D. Fenderson tag collection.
Ooh, the
School
G.D.
of
Fenderson School of Tags.
School of Comedy Captions. The G.D. Fenderson School of Comedy Captions, hosted by DJ Electra and KC. What do you people think, huh?
That sounds
It's
perfect.
just great. Oh, you know what?
Perfect.
When we gotta start with
Which one?
Gringo Poppy. We do Gringo Poppy, but we do comedy captions with G.D. Fenderson. I think it's a winner. What do you guys
Let's
think?
do
I
it.
think that's a fucking winner.
Let's just
Oh,
do
why
it
did
right
I think
now.
of that?
Let's just do it on the fly. Like, let's make it happen right now.
No, I got to work on that because his tags are so complex. Do you see how they have to stop and work it out like a?
I don't
a
think they
math
are. I think
problem?
he's just farting and a thought comes to his mind and he puts it on the screen.
Speaking
taking
of
it down.
farting,
Retarded.
I'm retarded. Delta Zero 499. Thank you so much. That's a
Thank you,
little bit
Delta Zero.
of a lip job. If you know
Good
what
to
I'm
see
saying.
you.
Mm-hmm. Giving you a lip job.
And Andrea's
good to see
here.
everyone.
Hi,
Hey,
Andrea.
Andrea. We talked about making a more concerted effort to talk to our chat, and we've done it. Great job. We talked to two of you. All right, moving on. No. I like your dress, by the way. That's a nice springtime dress. Spring is almost here, isn't? Well, spring is here.
Yay.
I think we're officially in spring, right?
I think,
Where-
yeah, it's almost summer.
It's almost summer. Where is spring? I don't know where spring is. Is spring before summer? Spring,
I
summer,
knew a girl
fall
named
into
Spring
winter.
once.
Yeah, okay, I'm right.
Yeah, spring is before summer. You didn't know that?
So it goes from winter to spring. That's pretty drastic if you think about it.
yeah.
That we don't have like a in between. You know, it seems like fall should go there. All right, we're moving to fall into between winter and spring after we do this G.D. Fenderson comedy closed caption
Oh my
thing.
God, why am I going cross-eyed? Oh dear, it's been one of those days, people. I was a
We all
bitch
have 'em.
earlier. I'm going to apologize live on air. I was a bitch, Casey. I'm so sorry. I
You're
snapped
never
at
a
you,
bitch.
and
No,
I am a total bitch, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, listen. Duos have. You don't think the Everly brothers fought and wrestled around like madmen, and at the end of the day, they're like, bye, bye, love. You know, that's just how it works. You argue with people you care about. And the key is it's like falling down. Do you get back up or do you just like go, enough with this person? And I can never be enough with this person with you. You're amazing. So, and I also understand, you know, the Ehlers-Danlos thing. Some days are a little more painful than others. And so I think it, you know, I signed up to be on the DJ Electra train. And I know that some of those stops get a little dicey. But I know it rolls through those stops and gets to, you know, paradise again. So I just ride it out. Plus, what else I got to do? You're my friend.
So I apologize
Well, thank you for
being
apologizing.
late and making you guys wait for the show to start.
Mm-hmm. And I
That was
apologize.
also on me.
No, I apologize for you. I gave her an impossible task. I think I broke her week by giving her an impossible task. And then everything she gives me, I'm like, nope. Because I feel pure honesty is important. But I think I gave her an impossible task.
I appreciate the honesty. And when, you know, my product is not good enough,
It's not that
I'm
it wasn't
fine
good
with
enough.
that. But I did make 400 songs and none of them were good enough. Guys.
You ever see a color on a car or a house? You're like, oh, that's an amazing color. I got to remember that color. And then you try to explain that color to someone and they're just like, well, what about this? And you're like, no, it's a little darker. And they're like, yes, no, it's a little lighter. That's what it is. I was trying to explain something to her without just sort of like doing it myself. I was being lazy, folks. Let's just be honest about that. I was being lazy. Let's give it up for laziness. The L word, as I call it.
Well, that
but
would
anyway.
be a loss. You don't want an L.
No,
You
I
want
don't.
W's.
I don't like W's are nice. I like them W's. But we got a lot for you today, but also I don't know how much we have. So I think we should get the first things first because last week we got a amazing super chat from one Graham Wellington, if you remember. And he got to whoever gives us the most money gets the most honey. And that week's honey, and this week's honey too, if you want to donate. So far, Delta Zero is the leader. You get to pick the thumbnail war category. And so you want to do some thumbnail war? I think it's time we do some thumbnail war. Let's do thumbnail war. I'm 1 and 8. I'm 1 and 8. I didn't even think it was. I'm getting sent back down to the AA at this point. Quit winning, Electra is what I say. But the vote is up to you, chat. You're gonna vote for thumbnail number 1 or thumbnail number 2, and you'll never know who they are, and you won't pick mine and just make me lose to make me feel bad like you have 7 times, bastards. But no, hers are technically also better. That's besides the point. You should start feeling bad for me at this point. I need a win, baby. I need a win. Let's go. Piping myself up. Let's go. Gotta get a win.
I think you've just been trying to lose.
You're saying mine are that bad? Fuck you. I'm trying to win.
No, I didn't
By
mean
trying,
it like that. I just meant like you're throwing the competition.
No, by throwing, do you mean do I just write one line into ChatGPT? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not trying wrong.
See, told you.
But that's okay. Are we ready for the first one? Here we go. Thumbnail number 1 is... Oh, the word was shower. I'm an idiot.
Shower?
The word was shower.
But why are they in
Vote.
scuba gear?
Well, terms of service. But my God, people, look at them tits, huh? Huh? Amazing tits. Amazing tits. They're shiny.
Yeah, they are. They're
Let's just look at this.
gleaming.
All right. That's number 1. It's going to be hard to beat, people. Big old titties. That's right, gray alien. Here we go. Are we ready for number... I gotta put the drum roll in a different place. All right, here we are. Number 2. I don't like what's going on in here. That's some...
You don't look happy in that picture.
We support our LGBTQIA plus neighbors, but that is some faggotry. I don't like it.
He's just washing the demon.
You're washing his ball. Well, he doesn't have balls.
Oh.
But he's fingering.
Did he get his legs back? Does he still have legs?
You can clearly see the look on my face versus the look on your face. One of us is happy in this situation. You bitch. All right, that's number 2. Don't vote for this one because that would be embarrassing to have me nakedly shower another man. All right,
Can we see one again?
Yeah, tits, people. It's tits.
I just don't get it. Why are they in scuba gear in the shower?
They're in a shower. The word was shower.
But
that was it.
Why
That's
would
my
you wear
interpretation.
scuba gear in the shower?
Because there were nipples in the first one. What am I supposed to do? Now that one is a little sticky. That one's a little sticky.
Now I see.
And let's look at number 2 again. Hold on. Hold on.
Look at your tattoo on your arm, though. Gay.
Oh yeah, that makes up. That makes up for it. No gay men ever had tattoos. Never. Oh, God damn you. All right. Well, people, that's in. Put the vote in. Ooh, I'm seeing some different numbers this time. All right. We got a 1, a 1, 1, a 1, a 1, a 2.
Looks like you're the winner.
Hey, motherfucker. Hold on.
Nailed it.
Hold on. I nailed it. Get your garbage gay lord thing out of here. There's the winner.
Joe Ward says, free the nipples.
Hold on.
I agree.
Let me take a look at that one more time for just rubbing later into the bed. All right. Now we're good. Now we're good. I like that one, too, for the bedtime. Too much stuff going on. Also, possibly electrocuted, microphone in the shower. Not a good idea. Those aren't outlets. One kind of looks like an outlet. Why would there be an outlet in the shower? That's amazing. Delta, start thinking. Right now, you're the leader in the board with the $4.99 super chat. That's right, folks. Whoever super chats the most gets to pick.
Nice podcast, stupid. Yes,
hey,
big
what's up?
fucking tits. That's what won today. My big fucking tits on KC's thumbnail.
Also, I'm sending this to a scuba gear company because this needs to be made for scubaing. Just lady with giant tits and scuba gear as content. Floating orbs, people. Come on, how have we not done this yet? Electra, how do you feel about underwater cameras?
Underwater camels? Camel toes or camels?
Well, those work too. People, we are we're workshopping over here. We could do the camel toes. We'll have a whole section for those, and then we'll have the floating orb section. Boobs underwater is highly underrated visually. I'm just saying.
Well, they float, you know.
Well, but when they are underwater.
More than normal body parts.
Have you ever held a lady underwater and looked at her breasts? Not like she enjoyed it. She consensually. You ever consensually gone underwater with a lady and looked at her breasts?
I myself have, because I am that lady. So,
okay.
Yes.
People, it's exciting. There's something to no gravity and breasts that just works. I can imagine in space it must be very much the same thing. I want to be an astronaut. I think I want to finally figured out what I want to do, Ma. I want to be an astronaut. Space titty. Space titty. Space titties. Get on that song, please. Can you make me a song, Space Titties? It has to be perfect, though. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll make 400 of those coming right up. Do you know how much time I spent making this song for Casey, you guys? And then none of them were good enough.
Be honest, people. If there was a channel of music on, like, wherever you listen to your music, on Spotify, whatever, and it just said Space Titties, and you turned it on, and there was just songs, endless songs about flying titties in space. I mean, different genres, different singers, different, tempo, everything from the spectrum of music. Would you ever change a channel again? I'm just saying.
Yes.
We have a lot of ideas.
Because I would go listen to Radar.
Oh, Radar.
Which I did today. And I just linked your album to my one song on Spotify.
Oh, what song do you have on Spotify?
Dance to the Mystery. The one that I had to get copywritten because other trolls were claiming that they had the copyright for it. So I had to post it and make sure that everyone knows that it is my song that I made with AI. So it's really Udio's song, but I mean, I wrote the lyrics, so
Sounds like you
half
co-wrote it with Karmic Exo. It sounds a little 80s, a little bit. I like it.
It's good. Want to hear it?
No, but you guys would be actually.
Oh, come
good
on! You do want to hear? You want to hear
I
it?
do not.
Let's go. Should we go to Spotify and look at it?
No,
it's only
no,
gotten-
no.
Can you search it on Spotify actually? Because it's only gotten 3 views. Please.
Oh yes, everyone. We'll put the link from Spotify in the chat, and then everyone can go.
But more importantly, check out Casey's music.
Mm-mm.
His album, amazing. I love Blackfish
speaking of
1.
which, can we talk about my progress on the current album for 30 seconds?
Yeah, how's that going?
I'm working on it. Thank you.
Okay, you're working on
That's all you get.
the album. That's it. That was your update.
Mm-hmm. I have everything ready for.
Boo.
Okay, well, let's just put it this way. I do this final vocal thing where I write everything sort of in an altered state. I finished the writing in that way, and so that's coming up, and that'll be fun. And you probably won't hear from me for a day or two, Electra, by the way.
Okay.
But I'll let you know. And I'll finish, because, it's a very personal album to me. And it's probably the last album I'll ever make, because by the time it's done, AI music is going to be way better than just regular music with guitars and keyboards.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Well, I'll just keep making this stupid analog music for the, 3 cats. They seem to like it. My cats like it. Well, 2 of them.
I'm always going to like real analog music better.
Yeah, because you're analog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're analog people, so we like analog things, and we exist in a digital world, but don't get it wrong. We analog. Thank you. That's what this whole experiment is probably about. Us. Analogs. Anyway, so you don't. I don't see your headlines in here, so.
No, they're in the back, but I just have to bring them up and I have to resize them. So can I go into studio mode and do that?
No, but I think what you can do is just bring them up one at a time. Don't worry about resizing them. Just bring them up.
Okay. As we go during the headlines?
Yeah. Is that possible?
Okay.
Like load them all in and then just go to them and go click on this and then, that might be hard. I just think studio mode could, it's never been trustworthy with the animes shit,
We haven't really tried it that much.
All right, we're going to try it, folks. Let's go. We're going to do it. Hit that studio mode and load those in, and I will close my eyes. Oh, my God, it's so scary. I'm so scared right now.
I know, you're a big scary cat.
Because it doubles our signal, and oh, my God, people. Oh, we've muted. No, now we've lost sound. It's over.
No, we're not. Are we?
No, that would have happened
Are you serious?
very quickly. But what can we talk about? What can I talk about while you're doing this? Oh, that's interesting. See, now I'm seeing what they are not seeing.
Yep.
And it's also very confusing to me.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I can talk about Oregon while you do this. So,
okay.
So, yes, every one of you need to pee. Fuck off. So, people, I've left you alone with the Oregon nonsense for a while now. Oh, but you just got to make sure you're. Well, I can't put anything on screen because, I can't talk about anything. I'm gonna go to chat, load things up, and I'll talk to chat.
You can talk about. You can bring stuff on screen, can't you?
No, because your stuff's on top of it because it's at the top. You know what I'm saying? When you load it in.
Oh, Great
Yeah,
Alien
so
says
it's
AI is so freaky.
I'll read and talk to Gray Alien. You load up and in there.
I can do both at the same time.
Ooh, she can multitask. Except
I'm a multitasker.
Someone said something.
What?
But you can't read a clock. No, Deo.
I can read a clock. Oh, was that what Keanu did that people were up in arms about?
I don't blame her for that because the fumes in New York make you stupid. Thank you.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Why would she's old like us? How would you not know how to read a clock? How did you not sit there in high school just stare at that thing, waiting for the certain hands to be on the certain hands? But it's like when they give a analog phone to a teenager now, and they're like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah, they don't even know how it would work.
Mm-hmm.
Some people aren't visual learners. They're not good with visuals. I don't know. Some people are just also dumb, and I'm not saying she is, but she might be, and that could be an excuse also. I
am highly stupid. Prairie Judge says everyone hates me, but I am reporting for slightly confounding troll duty.
Hi, Prairie Judge.
I like
your trolling. I
appreciate
it.
It's a proper troll. I would say on the spectrum of proper trolling, closest to annoying, but actually, near fun. It's in between. Fun, annoying.
Yeah.
And that's the point, right? To have fun while you're doing it. I don't understand the people that wallow in like the misery, but like, listen, energy vampire is a thing. I get why people do it. I sometimes watch streams and I'm like, oh, a car wreck. Let me pull out my dick right now. It just feels good. I don't know why. It makes my life feel good, even though, life is great. But I think we have to be honest with ourselves about that and keep it in check. It's like any other sort of addiction, I think. I really think you have to monitor your verses viewing, whatever verse you view, whatever community you view. You have to monitor that like you're a child, because these platforms turn your brain into a child's brain. What am I looking at there?
That's fine. Terms of service, right?
Well, no, I think they would understand not them, not YouTube, not our partners at Rumble or X or Patreon, where you can find this show right now. No, I'm talking more Twitch and Kick and those kind of idiots.
What about
Did I save it? Discord, those guys. I don't know. But yes, terms of service.
But it's fine, right? Terms of service.
I don't know. I don't know. No
It's
one
fine.
knows what's right
It's
anymore.
fine.
No one knows what's wrong anymore. I don't. I've always kind of not wanted to talk about things that like hurt people, but like joke about things. And so if you stay away, I generally have the rule, if you stay away from things that really kind of hurt large groups of people some way or another, you're probably going to be okay. But then I see people going down for, a butt cheek, Cardiff. And I'm like, what? Why didn't you just take the video down? Just take the video down. Like, it's a revenue stream. If I'm an Alphabet stockholder. What are you doing? Don't kick people. Don't get people that make money for our company. Don't kick them off because of a butt cheek. Take the video down. Fine them. Find them some of their money.
That's the thing. They should be finding the porn bombers and the butt cheek people and punishing them instead of punishing the person's channel
they can't
that got
do it.
targeted.
We have a choice. There's
dumb.
a choice. There's a choice. We can either AI bot it and wait till AI gets, to the level where we're okay with it, or we community police without communities, right? Because everyone's already locked up in communities, so it's hard to police your own communities. And so you almost would have to be a referee from another conference, like in college football, for the bowl games. So, hey, we got 2 American Dream retards over here to moderate this retard. You would need some outside influence but I don't know how you do that because everyone here is,
corrupted. They're already bad. And yes, tarded. There's somebody floating around YouTube that they doxed me. They found my Facebook connected. Somehow I had my real Facebook somehow connected with my fake Facebook. They found it.
Someone send it to me. I want to see these pictures.
Anyways, they then they found my dad because I guess he posted under one of my pictures that he's my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're using his profile picture as their YouTube photo picture.
That's amazing. What is it? What's the name?
And I reported them to YouTube, and nothing has been done yet. But they said,
People put
well,
in the
if it's not your picture, you can't report it. The other
you can't
person
report
has
someone
to
else's.
report it.
Yeah,
and I was like, but that other person doesn't even use YouTube or like go, I don't know.
Is it if the name is I'm a Gay Papa, then bravo.
No, it's not.
That's I'm a Gay Papa or Gay Papa in that picture. Oh, that would be amazing. I mean, horrible. You shouldn't do that to
I'm not going to
people
tell
who
you guys who my doxer is. Terrible.
I'm a Gay Papa.
Anyway.
Did you tell your dad? What did he say?
I haven't told him. I didn't want to stress him out. He seemed a little stressed when I talked to him.
Can you call? Oh, okay. I was going to say oh, well, I don't want to talk to him. I was going to say call him on the air. Ask him on the air right now. Dad, what do you think about them using you as an avatar, riding a giant inflatable dick?
No, they didn't
I'm a Gay Papa.
Creative like that. That would have been cool. Yes, Johnny.
Johnny.
How are you? Hackride Studios mods are the best in the game, and you are
Really?
correct,
Yeah.
sir.
I mean, Electra and I talk about it often. They're really the only reason we still do shows. We can't quit on them. They're too good.
I know.
So, and also, I need time away from my cats. It's just too much cat sometimes. But Electra, we did. Are we ready for headlines? Are you all prepared?
I don't really know. I don't know if that would be the word.
That's a yes.
Prepared.
All right, people, you ready for the shit show that is soon to be headlines? It'll be amazing. Where are your headlines at? Oh, there they are. Okay.
Below yours.
All right, I'll go first, right? Just suck first. People, guess what? Guess what time it is? Electra, do you know what time it is?
Is it time for headlines?
It's headline time! I know I'm bad at chat. I'm sorry. I am bad at it. I'm looking at a lot of things here, and Electra's much better at it. And Electra, can you please make chat happy? Because they're very angry right now with not being
Yes, I'm working on it as we speak.
Thank you so much. Hold on, let me do one thing. And
there we go.
All right, people, it's headlines times. This is when we pick up. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. When we pick up a pin. That's Riley Martin. This is how Riley Martin says pen.
Pin.
Yes. So when we pick up yes, and we write jokes question mark? I don't know if they're
definite
jokes.
question mark
Around the jokes. All right, I'll go first here.
Okay.
All right. A U.S. lab in charge of some of the most dangerous diseases in the world, including smallpox, had to shut down after a, quote, lover spat between scientists, unquote.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really see a pangolin, problem here. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Maybe that's how it started in 2019. People, get along with your lovers, or you'll kill millions and make us hate our uncles.
Here's lovers that kill. So, Did you guys know that when male bees, the drones, they can die from shock, such as being too hot? They also die after sex, but they convulse, and then it forces their body to ejaculate an internal penis equivalent about the size of the bee's own abdomen. And that's the little brown thing over there at the bottom of the male bee that's dead.
Terms of service. Bee cock.
Yeah, but it's a cartoon, so it's okay. And did you guys know that? But I'm just thinking, like, wow, bees last a really long time. Death seems like a small price to pay for lasting 6 hours.
Technically, if you think about like that, their lifespan and the amount of time they're having sex, that would be like us having sex for like 30 straight years.
Yeah, they're intense.
That is
impressive. Go male bees.
That's some friction burns. You know, that is Diddy level lube that you're gonna need. Hey, we're gonna need.
He was using baby oil. That is just all wrong. That is not good lube.
Yeah, it's so much herpes and genital. What is it called when they have yeast infection talk in that trial? It's crazy. If you just Google, like I saw a thing where they Googled those words and other STDs, and it came up like 300 times already.
Really?
Fun times. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. A new forbidden book of the Bible has been recently unearthed, and it has left the Christian world in an absolute state of panic and shock. The new book, the Book of John, Connor covers as Jesus' war with the future robots in an apocalyptic war of good and evil, and as Jesus said before he was entombed, I'll be back. The Book of John Connor.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So did you guys see that President Trump posted an
She's
AI
doing Jay Leno. Hold on. You're doing Jay Leno. Do you guys see this? You got when you do that, you gotta say it like that. Do you guys see Jay Leno? He said with Trump. Do you guys see this? All right, go ahead.
Did you guys see this? Did you see it? That President Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself as the Pope, calling it a harmless joke. Experts weren't laughing, however, but Trump doubled down, saying, "If I'm the Pope, I declare pizza a sacrament." You guys, that's honestly the most unifying thing he said in years.
I think we could all get behind pizza.
I'm
I also
behind
saw
pizza right now.
I saw a stat that Trump's approval rating among Democrats is up like 30%. So people are like, well, yeah, I guess the world didn't blow up, but
I think that's
you know,
fake news.
no, it's a real stat because I think it is that people just are like, the male white liberal is finally like, yeah, you know what? Need to clean house a little bit. I'm not really that Dodge thing's okay, I guess. You know, I think there's just some coping going on.
Coping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Ready for number 3. A study has found women are more attracted to men with psychopathic traits. I mean, is this news to anyone?
I've heard that before.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what this does explain. This really explains why murder pods make you all wetter than a turned-on dolphin. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong
with you, lady? Turned-on dolphins, wetter than a dolphin. You heard dolphins are horny. I've heard dolphins are horny.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that too. I kind of messed up on this one here with that picture, but anyway, don't pay attention to that. A drug for restless leg syndrome is causing hypersexuality and risky behaviors. Ooh. One woman said she was sneaking out of the house at 3 a.m. to go hook up with dudes, all because she had restless legs and this new medication, side effects. And her doctor was like, well, at least your, legs aren't twitching anymore. She was like, yeah, but I look like this. Look, Mom, my legs aren't restless anymore.
Mm-hmm. I have AIDS, but my legs work now. It's amazing. I'm going to die tomorrow.
That's disturbing.
That picture is, all right. I get that. Need a palate cleanser here. All right. Scientists have finally settled the debate on whether you should shower at night or in the morning. This goes back to our wonderful super chatter last week who picked the word shower.
Shower.
Yeah, so scientists have finally settled the debate on whether you should shower at night or in the morning. Electra, when do you shower?
The morning. But I think they're going to say night. I think they're going to say nighttime.
And of course, the correct answer is the correct answer is you shower at the time that you most feel life's existential dread wash over you and the smell of coconut. That's when I shower. When I'm sad.
Oh, when you're sad. Oh.
Yes.
So when I yelled at you, did you want to?
I need a shower. I need a sad shower, but that's okay. We'll do it afterward because also my balls stink.
Oh God! Don't tell us that. A study says women who have sex less than once a week have a 70% higher risk of death. Yes, people. If you don't have sex at least once a week, you may die earlier. 70% of the time. So, my doctor's prescription is no more Netflix and chill. Now it's just chill. And by chill, I mean bang.
It means literally putting her pussy in the freezer because it's so been beaten up. Needs a rest. She needs ice on that pussy. That's what it means to chill right now. People, she needs her back blown out. Get over there. We need a Bonnie Blue you. 1,000 guys in 2 days.
Oh, no.
Get that skin all shiny.
Imagine that. No.
Can I imagine? I've been to 5. Thank you.
You're the original freak off?
No. But you do have to wear a ski mask in there, and there's a lot of guys that look like your dad. So you're like, oh, this is going to be awkward. Just kidding. But that's probably what goes on in there. Anyway, number 5. Therapists are warning against a dangerous bedroom act that goes from fun to deadly in the blink of an eye. The issue, according to the group of therapists, is post-coitus knife attacks. Because, you're eating your sandwiches. after sex. And then you stab each other. Hey-oh. Is that anything? Probably shouldn't have ended on that one. Hey-oh.
Well, I have one more.
Oh, no, but I probably shouldn't have. That was... All right, anyway. Please kill it for us.
I don't know.
Like where this is going?
Sacramento libraries are now stocking free condoms and sex ed pamphlets. Parents, however, are shocked. I thought libraries were for books. Well, yeah, they are, but now your kids are also checking out The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Trojans. Yay! I don't know where that one got lost in translation.
We really broke both ankles on the dismount. That's headlines, folks. I'd say we do better next time, but we probably won't. So
I didn't even read the jokes after I wrote them down, and then I also didn't really think of a joke for that last one. So that was
who needs a punchline?
Yeah,
who needs
no
a punchline,
just the story. Yay!
Anyway, folks, that's how we do. That's how we do over here. No punchline. Punchline free. God, I want to make a Tom Myers joke, but we're family now, so I'm not going to do it. Love you, Tommy. All right, well, that was headlines.
We should apologize. Sorry, guys. Put you through that.
Don't never apologize. Never. Maybe they thought it was a bit. Now you ruined it. It was a bit, folks. Hey, oh, look at us. Oh, we're clowns. Look at us, the clowns. Just
Jerry Lane. I posted the link, Jerry, so he followed DJ E Spotify, so I will die after sex. Jerry.
That's
Jerry's
sad.
fun.
I mean, if men died after one sexual experience, it'd be a planet of ladies. I'm late and straight. No, you're not. Don't lie.
Hi,
Don't lie,
Luigi. Go watch Skeptical Robot from Friday. Great show. That was fun.
And I believe there's one coming up on a Monday. He's trying to take over the whole schedule. He's bullying it. Yeah. He's bullying people now. He's like, I get to put Trucker Andy and Julie in my thing, and I was on Tuki's show, so fuck all your schedules. Take it over.
But Tuki is coming on Skeptical Robot on Monday, so go
of
find
course
that
he is.
And put your notification bell on so you get notified.
We still haven't got the tarot guy. Still won't come on. It's our only booking in like 6 months. It's tarot guy. He's always drunk or high.
We could get the tarot guy. Yeah, he does get drunk a lot. He may be drunk right now. Should we get him on?
I remember when there was a line out the door for this network. They looked at us and they said, "This is the future. I need my face on this future. This is going to be everywhere." What happened to us? Oh, yeah, I stopped caring. Hey, oh, no. All right, what's next?
We could play the cartoon I made of him.
Yes, but real quick, I want to, yes, I do have it. I am going to play it. We are going to watch it. But real quick, I want to scold the chat. Can I do that?
Yeah. Why?
All right, there's 61 of you, 35 on you. All right, I'm going to scold you now. We came up with timestamp contest.
Oh.
And not one of you motherfuckers said me. They
said, no, we're not doing homework. No
Electra
homework
has. It's not homework. I mean, it's kind of homework, but it's fun. It's fun work, huh? So what it is again, people, is a timestamp contest. I'm gonna do this till you do it. So you might as well either leave or do the time count. The time. I can't even say the fucking word. Do the thing. What? That took 8 seconds to make, and how dare you not do it? How dare you waste my 8 seconds like
Did
that?
I say Tuki, not Shuli? I thought I said Shuli. Shuli's going to be on Skeptical Robot.
Oh, yeah, no, he's on Tuki's show. You get it confused with
He was on Tuki's show. Shuli's coming on his show on Monday.
Yeah. It gets confusing. Okay. The people who want to body out, all the time slots, and then, fall asleep on a steak. These people. Yeah, I finally got the. Put your pitchforks down. He's our co-host. He's a good guy. He's a good one. Thank you. All right. Also, Hackbox. So we're still doing that thing. Yes, Hackbox is coming up. That's the plug. It is.
Did you know that in
There's the
November
plug.
you were talking about bringing back Hackride?
How many years do you think I can keep this going? What decade do you think people will finally wise up?
I made a short about it. You want to see?
No. Oh, wait, is it the Blind Mike one? What short?
No.
Oh, is it the? Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Do you know how to undo me and do you? Meow, meow, meow. There you go. And I fucked it up. God damn it. Sorry.
You blow it every time.
No.
Casey gets drunk. One of our power goes out. Daisy gets arrested, or we start the show late. That was bingo that night.
I've been told by the demon there is no more drinking, so I will not be drinking anymore.
Oh, no more drinking.
No, well, because I guess the demon's coming back, and he's like, my liver. And so the demon will be drinking for Puzzle Box, but I will no longer be able to drink anymore. The fun is over,
When is the demon coming back? Because I'm really excited about that.
Well,
Terrified and excited.
Well, we're gonna keep that one a little secret because I just might sneak up on you. So you're gonna have to grab yourself a membership to Hackride channel. I did with 2 shows that no one watched here. Our wonderful channel. We just did it's called Saturday Night something. I forget.
Gong.
I even forget now. Saturday Night Gong. Yeah, it was a Gong show where I watched live YouTube and made fun of them.
Yeah.
No one cared. No one watched. So Hackride was like, fuck yeah. Members only show last week where we did unboxing Blue Iris, and it was super fun. And so we do all sorts of cool stuff we got planned. I did some work on the Gongoozlers today. They're coming back. We have, I always work on the Gongoozlers and then I shelve it. Some puppets coming up. We're doing all the weird stuff.
A lot of work.
I put the puppet on my hand sometimes, then I'm like, nope. Oh, behind the literally shelf it. That one's fun because I literally get to shelf it. People, get yourself a shelf where you can put some of your ideas actually on it in physical ways. It's awesome. Wall, because gotta let our freak flag fly. We never let that. We never let it. This Sunday we have CATCH22, the Sunday edition. Do I sound like this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people.
Why?
Guys, it's very annoying. I understand a lot of the comments now. To the Blind Mike Project, and then Sunday night I'm starting to get out of the Reddit. Starting to get it. We have Unboxing Eric, episode 22. So big night, big week. That was some StreamYard, I think back then, right? Were we on StreamYard then?
No, I just ended the clip right there.
All right, folks.
Well,
yeah,
a weird ending, I know.
Still a mystery when the demon will return. Keep waiting. All right. Well, I think I have something here.
Okay.
Oh, also, can I mention too that something popped up last week, and my murder game appearance was moved to this Thursday. So, people, make sure you get over to the Murder Game podcast. Hold on, I will give them the big soundboard. Murder Game. That is Lucy Typox, although AKA Kaylee, and her channel and show, and it's a fun channel and show. And guess who's doing it too? That's right, DJ Electra. And we're gonna have a contest of whose you liked better. I'm 2-8.
I think my appearance might include me going up there and saying, "I don't want to murder anyone."
I told her
lose the game.
I told her just to go up there and start singing. Hey, everyone would die. Hey-o! I think you're a great singer. By the way,
actually be my plan.
So for the intro, and we're gonna have this meeting on air because why not? People seem to we're talky today, so people are going to talk a little more. Is that okay? All right, yeah.
Hey now,
Electra.
Yeah.
The intro, we've been having a problem with finding like the right vibe for it, the right thing for it, and that's because I think we've been relying too heavily lately on AI music.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Love it. I'm very good at making songs on it just because I think, I'm a little bit of a computer. But I think for CATCH22, which is this is our Blind Mike project. This is our signature show. Our unboxing Erics and our unboxing this and that. That's why you laughing. You know what I'm saying? That's revisiting something from the past. This is present. This is us talking today's now. Yo, today's. And so I want to make a live song. I want to make a real song. I want you to come over and I want to sing it and produce it. Can we do this?
Yeah. We can.
We're doing it, folks. So it will be a real song.
At your own risk, though. I mean,
no, I can.
Skills,
no,
definitely like a C- at best, and my bass playing is like not even passing grade at this point.
I got you, girl. It's gonna be. I'm a good producer, and I have autotune.
So you can make someone with no skills sound good?
Yes, I do it all the time. Because a lot of people, I've worked with like a lot of street musicians, a lot of touring music. A lot of musicians in LA have a high opinion of themselves, and they're like, I put 2 chords together and a melody. I am John Lennon. And then they get in a vocal booth and they're like, why doesn't it sound the same? Well, because recording is a different process than playing live. And you have to adjust a little. The live has to adjust a little. The recording has to adjust a little to your live sound. And then you meet in the middle and you get kind of a mix. But you need a competent producer who can hear like, oh, it should be like this. And so I know where your voice works good. There's the P song. There's songs out there that your voice works really good. I think it's when you sometimes try to sing really high. Where that but so I'm gonna write
a high range, but I can sing like opera high.
Yeah, well, the more air you throw out of your chest, the higher you can go. And so what you try to do when you go high, if you sing only with your throat, it's like there's not enough air. So you have to sing high with your chest. And oh my God, with your chest, you're gonna break glass. But okay, people, we solved it. We are going to do the CATCH22 intro real song. We're doing it.
Okay. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Electra.
Huh.
I can't afford ladies.
Can't afford ladies?
I can't afford them.
What you have to why are you buying ladies?
Well, I'm not trying to buy. Well, that one might be smarter than my real plan, but I'm trying to find this clip now. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. I want you to look at something and then help me out with this. So this was posted in like this is why dating now sucks kind of, place on Instagram or whatever. Not that I go there, but if for some reason every algorithm for a man is sent these things. But you tell me if this is you tell me what you think here. All right, so this is a lady. She's going to tell you her cost. All right, her hair. Let's look at that. This is $500,000. Car note, $700. All right, we're up to $1,700. Car insurance, we're up to $2,000. Perfume average, $200. Easy. My God, a month? What do you smell like? All right, we're at $2,200. Depending on what I'm buying, household expenses, another $1,000. We're up to $3,200. Her nails are $200, so we're at $3,400. Here we go. And if you're in a relationship with me, you paying all of it, period. My bills and I are a package deal. Fuck out of here. Pay up or leave. Me the fuck alone, guys. $3,200 a month for a hooker that will probably be a little bitchier than a normal hooker. Won't give you sex anytime you want it. But is that a bargain? Because that's 10 nights with a $300 or 30 nights with a mouthy, stinky girl. I mean, look at that perfume. $200 a month. My God. Electra, what's going on with this? What's going on with you ladies in the dating? What is going on?
I don't know. I don't ever charge dudes for stuff that I do to keep up and, stay nice and pretty and smelling good. I don't know. I don't charge guys for that. I don't get it either. But some women have decided that they want to do that. It's crazy. And I think they're just jacking up the prices.
Now, if a man made you smelly, that would make sense, right? Like, I wasn't smelly before you came into the situation, Roger. And now oh my God, my parents are complaining. So I'm going to need $200 for soap. Because whatever you got down there is making me a stinky ginger. That would make sense to me, I think, But $3,200 a month just to have a girlfriend. I'm trying to do the math on, like, that's not taking her out. That's not like, oh, I want this dress or hand. I mean, there's household expenses, but There's no like gifts, just nails. Like she's looking at this as like medical. Like nails are medical to her. Why is my mouth not moving? There we go.
Nails are $200.
They are not, are they?
I don't get fake nails, but I think they are. They're like $60, $70 maybe to get them done, and I don't know how often she's getting them done. I guess she gets them done every week. I don't know. She got issues. She breaks her nails easy. I don't know.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a dumper there. I can see why she might want to charge for that. But people boo.
But did you know that I saw that same post, but I saw a different person post about it?
Oh, a different person in the picture?
No, a different take on that same post. This is what she said. She's one of those chicks that likes red pill. She said, "This is the girl math." And then men math. Heads, $0. Coochie, $0. I'm sorry, $0. Baby, you were right, $0. I'm so proud of you, $0. Loyalty, $0. And compliments, $0. And somehow $0 is still too much. Who's really being difficult here? Men math undefeated.
Yeah. We talk about this even on personal calls between you and I, just about how it's a chicken or the egg sort of situation. And I'm a process person, so I don't really care about the fight as much as like watching who's fighting and why and stuff. And it's so interesting that, you know, men have raised, in a weird way, women to be what men fear, right? Like, so they have to exist around men who have murdered them and tortured them for generations. So they're gonna learn some spy shit. They're gonna learn some ways that they don't, get eaten constantly. And then guys learn, hey, they're learning how to fight against us. It's just interesting to me, that back and forth, because there is like some sort of back and forth going on. Because yes, we seem to value different things. And I think we should talk about that. And I think culturally, women are getting, the short end of the stick, right? Like with this, you have to look this way or no men will want to be with you. And so then women are like, well, I did all that. Now I deserve Zac Efron meets Brad Pitt because I did everything you told me to do. Now I deserve that. And so their expectations out of whack. And that fucks the whole thing up. Because you need sixes and sixes getting together, people. Without sixes, we need to generally think about this. There needs to be a sexual middle class. I think I've just coined something here. I probably didn't. But you know how there's the rich and the poor and the middle class in a fiscal sense? Mm-hmm. The people that get no sex, incels. People that get a lot of sex, attractive people. And then people that get moderate amount of sex. Everyone else, the middle class. And what's happened is the middle class has been gutted by L'Oreal and Beyonce and the Kardashians. They have told a whole group of middle class ladies they're middle upper class. Go get that house, girl. Go get that mortgage. Go get that Lamborghini. Mm-hmm. You got this. Put those braids in, put those colored hair in. Look at you, girl. And what happens is it's a supply and demand. So the men at the top are being flooded by resumes that are ungodly of women we don't even see out as normal people. And they're like, all right, well, I'll take these. But none of those are available on a Tuesday, so I'll throw a fuck to this 7. Now she has told all her friends or told the whole world that I've made it home. I'm now in the McMansion. I'm fucking a 10. But she's a 7, and she needs to be with another 7 because that's how the middle class of sexuality works out. Because then that thins out the amount of people available at the top for both men and women.
Even if the 10 bangs her, he's not going to marry her. So
right? Oh, they don't. They are not marrying a 7.
One night stand thing,
No, yeah, and that they're shamed about in front of any other 8, 9s, or 10s. They won't be shamed if a 5's in, but so. If we have a middle class, 6s fucking 6s, 4s fucks 3s, as God intended, then you have less pressure on the high echelon on both sides, and they start to come down a little bit more on their own. because they're not throwing roses at the castle anymore. So they got to walk outside and sort of mingle with the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you can get pretty people. If you're not a pretty person, you wait for them to come down to your level. You can't go up to the castle. That'll never work because there's other high royalty there. This metaphor is starting to get crazy. But the point is,
we more important things than being pretty.
There is, but I'm talking about a sexual, social middle class where women have been trained that because men only care about beauty, let's train women to only care about beauty. Women need to be the better species and sex here, and the 10s need to start fucking some 5s. Thank you. I'm a 5, by the way.
Wait, why did you switch your idea at the end?
No, I didn't switch it. It's
You confused me.
As the joke, I switched it because, the 10s. But no, we need a sexual middle class, please. Fuck your level. That's all I'm saying. Ladies, fuck your level. Or lower. No, I mean, that would be amazing. Fuck your level or lower. But they seem to want to go out on the highest score. It's like if they run a 40 at the NFL Combine and they run like a 4.8, 4.9, and then a 4.3. They don't talk about the 4.8 or 4.9. It's all 4.3.
I think people date a lot of times to impress their friends. Who they date, they want to impress other people. It's not even who they want to date, maybe. It's just who they think is the most impressive. Whether for women, it would be the man with the most status, money, but looks too. And then for men, it's usually just looks.
Yeah, guy will pick up a girl from literally like sweeping up trash on the side of the road. Be like, hey, you want to go to this party with me?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, should I tell people I'm a stockbroker? No, I don't care. Tell them what you do. Look at your ass. My God. They won't care. Yes, we're simple creatures. It's okay to say Electra.
But you will say it, and I have many times, yes.
But
and
that
very
means
simple and possibly superficial.
But that means women need to be the more complex creature. Women will hold together the sexual middle class, not men. Men will hold together their options. That's it. That's how we evolved. That's how we're all here. We're all here because of men's options. But we also need that other element of 6s fucking 6s and 7s fucking 7s, or there's going to be a lot of lonely women and a lot of lonely men in that low 7 to high 3 category, where they could be fucking the hell out of each other and having a good time. People start looking a lot more attractive when you like them. I do.
That was a funny comment, Bren. Well done.
No, I had it all. Don't need any more.
Perry just says that's not really how men work. So, Perry, Judge, how do men really work?
Well, tell us
Please
how
explain.
men work. Can't really grow a beard, so I'm with you on that one. I mean, I can like 90%, but it's like a little area it won't grow in, so it makes me. And then it's all gray. So what's the fucking point? If I grow a beard, I look 90, and then when I shave it, I look, younger. So what's the point of having a beard? I'm not putting color in a beard.
Oh, well,
should I put color in a beard?
Don't do that. Never do that. No.
I am simple.
Delta Zero's onto something here. He's saying that doing chores around the house really makes his wife happy. I enjoy it. YouTube, everything. There you go.
Yeah. I think chores are fun.
Do chores. Yeah. We do love that. I had a whole segment one time on this show where I just showed men cleaning because it turns me the hell on. I love it. Mm-hmm. Especially when they get out special tools to clean.
You should see her. You should see the video I got of her just finger blasting herself over me scooping my cat boxes. Hey-o.
That's not a real thing. That's not true.
She's like, send me a picture of you cleaning something.
He's making that
here's me scooping my cat boxes. And she's like, oh my God, my chair is soaked.
He's making that up. Prairie Judge does say that we goon, DJ, we goon. And gooning, Casey, you gave me the wrong information on gooning.
I often do that.
Okay, because I had to look it up because I gave the wrong definition and I passed it on in the wrong way because you gave me the wrong info.
What did you say?
I said that gooning was like jacking off in public, basically.
That is a definition of gooning.
No, gooning is edging and something until I don't know. I wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it? Somewhere. It's like edging a lot all the time. Like just excessive jacking off, but edging. I don't know. Seems like it's very unclear what gooning is. Prairie Judge, how do you describe gooning?
Well, you got to go to, I mean, what is it? The fucking, damn it, what is it?
Dictionary?
Yeah. What is the dictionary? Not the Urban Dictionary. All right, so we're looking up in an Urban Dictionary. Gooning, to masturbate, especially in an obsessive or energetic way.
What did it say?
It just seems like it's prolonged masturbation.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Term.
That's what I looked too.
Yeah. But the I guess the finishing act would still be under the umbrella of gooning. Thank you, I win. Yay! Just think about it. Like, the finishing act is still part of the act. So even because how I know about gooning was that first guy in the video, the store, that gooned on a lady's leg. And they're like, oh, he's a gooner. But he came on the lady's leg. So that's part of that guy's formula, being a gooner. So everyone could probably have a different formula where maybe they just edge all day and drive in circles around a barista, bikini barista, like that one, gooner, the Gooner King. So maybe we're like both right.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'll give you that. Look at us. All right, so you want to see someone cool, Electra? Can I show something?
Hell yeah.
I live around a bunch of idiots.
Okay.
As far as politicians, I'm a classic. Who cares what I am? But let's just say that I'm not super happy with, our governor's a piece of shit. Hate him. Senators, whatever. But I have a councilwoman, and when you got a councilwoman, you're stoked. You got someone who gives a fuck for you. Now, what's going on is they put out a budget here in LA, and the budget was just more mismanaged shit, betting on failed homeless programs, and not the programs, the people that run them. They've literally indicted people that are running these programs. They're so fucking bad. And they're still dumping hundreds of millions of dollars into it. And who speaks up against this? No one, because it lines all their pockets. They passed this budget 12-3. It was no thing. But one of those three is my council member here in the West Side, who also is, control Venice, Santa Monica. So yes, a very affluential white area. So I understand why LA doesn't they don't cover her in a fair way. They cover her almost like an Orange County lady, when I'm like, no, she's like an old school liberal. She's like a real liberal.
Okay.
What happened? What happened? But this is my council lady at the council saying, y'all are fucking...
I'm retarded.
Retarded. And so it's fun to watch.
We have Councilmember Park, Councilmember Lee.
Council President, at the start of this budget process, we made a promise to maintain core services and minimize impacts to Angelina.
I know it looks boring and the words sound boring, but what she's saying in this world is a mic drop, pummeling. Here we go.
But this budget doesn't reflect those promises. It's bloated with homeless spending, a bottomless pit, and taxpayer boondoggle that doubles down on failure year after year. And frankly, at this point, it's just embarrassing.
Finally someone said it. Finally a Democrat said it. Guys, what are we doing here? This is getting embarrassing. Why are we running our state like this? What's going on? All these people's houses just burned down. We're making them go through the normal permitting process and then saying, no, you guys got it. It's going to be $20 million to rebuild. What are we doing?
Wait, what's wrong with that? They have to rebuild their house, okay?
They have to rebuild. Yes, they have to rebuild. And we're going to make it cost today's cost and not the 1978 cost. And we're not going to give you a nickel break on that.
Well, isn't that how it should be?
We had no water
Who's giving them a break?
The city should be fucking sued into oblivion. It should be torn
yeah,
apart,
they should sue the city.
sold for pieces.
That I understand. Yes. But I don't get special privileges when my house burns down. Why do they?
Well, you do. If your house burns down, you get special tax privileges for the houses. I mean, this is just like a community burn down. We're focusing on.
It sucks, but I mean, I don't know. I guess they bailed the banks out, so they should bail these people out too. Is what I'm 100%.
Saying. And we always
bail the banks out, bail out regular citizens too.
Right, and we always think about Pacific Palisades. Think of Altadena. Those were, middle class, truly middle class people.
Yeah, are they getting these special breaks too? Nope. I doubt it.
Nope.
Fuck that. That's bullshit. If the rich are getting these breaks, then Altadena should get the breaks way more than them.
Rich can lean on the people, the decision makers. Altadena people are like shoveling in their comic book collection to go try to sell for a nickel from the fire. It's a whole different world. So, but the point being is, there's one good person. I predict she will be. Please be mayor, but governor would be better.
Hundreds of millions of dollars on bridge homes and home keys.
I have a bridge home 2 blocks from my house. They have had
don't work.
Maybe homed 100 people in the 5 years. Think about that, 20 people a year. I can tell this story now because it's been a long time enough. There was this guy. I walked out of my house one day. I go running every morning and through my alley, and there was this guy laying there crying in pain, like a 30-year-old dude, but just covered in filth, obviously homeless. But he had a dog, and his dog was on a leash, but he couldn't hold the dog because he was in pain, and the dog was running down the alley. And this is an alley where there's so many Waymos and so many electric cars. A dog, you'll just get run over. And so I grabbed the dog. I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he's like, "Oh, I think I broke my hip." He was in a car crash, or someone ran him over, some shit the night before, so his hip. And so but he had this fucking dog. And normally I just throw a cardboard box over and be like, "I didn't see anything."
No,
because
you
of the
wouldn't.
dog. Because of the dog, I was like, "Fuck." So I actually, got him a wheelchair. I stopped my run. I got him a wheelchair, and I wheeled him up to the bridge housing that was 2 blocks away with his dog. And then we knocked on the door. I'm like, "Hey, this guy's homeless with a broken hip and a dog. This is sort of your thing, right?" And they're like, "Oh, but the application process."
Yeah, the application process.
Blah. And so he sat in that spot for over 2 weeks. They brought him out a tent. They brought him out supplies and stuff. But they're like, "Nope, don't got a room for you." And then you hear that they have rooms available. They have beds available. But because
they don't.
Because they don't have the funding
Not for him.
Well, what I'm saying is they won't put people in unless everyone can get paid through the whole process, from the beginning of him getting in there to his drug treatment to all the way through. So they have to get all that funding first, and then he can come in. It is such a fucked up process. And I saw this guy with a broken hip, and I would bring him food.
Terrible.
Because there was a CVS 2 blocks away, so I felt bad. So I'd bring dog food, and then eventually everyone else walking by started feeling bad. So one time I brought dog food, and there was 13 cans of dog food. And I'm like, "All right, I'm done here." And he's like, "Oh, I work wood, dude. I make things. So when I'm out, I'll make you something." I'm like, "Cool, yeah, make me something like a cabinet for all my foot pedals for my guitar." He's like, "Oh, that's an awesome idea." And then I never heard from the guy again. I hope he's doing well wherever he is. That's not the point. The point is the amount of time he had to fucking wait, and everyone just was in on the waiting because, well, we got to make sure the drug counselor gets paid in 3 months. But eventually he disappeared from the front. So I'm assuming he got in because also people were really helping with the dog. And the dog was really a sad thing because it was a German Shepherd. Anyway, Jason Mark, here we go.
And interim housing sites, and no one can even tell us which ones are operational and which ones aren't, or how many beds we have.
It's a clusterfuck.
Spending $1.5 million per door to build micro units of housing.
You heard that right. They budgeted $1.5 million for one micro house and then bought
That's crazy.
100 of them. So this next line she says is so right and something that you don't think about.
To give away to homeless drug addicts when the vast majority of our own city employees
don't
can never afford a condo at that price.
100%. Someone said
exactly.
it.
Why are we giving it away to homeless drug addicts when hardworking people can't even afford a home like that?
I mean, we have to look at that price tag and be like, guys, come on, right?
Daisy was making them for $100.
There's people out there that have made these things. I see them all the time on fucking Instagram Reels or whatever, or on YouTube, where they're like, oh yeah, this guy made a little box home. It's amazing. Yeah, no one buys into it because then you have to create policy around having like 50,000 of these things rolling around Los Angeles County, which might be hard. I got to admit, because then they could we're doing a homeless strike and put like 50 houses and block the freeway. What are you gonna do? Start towing their houses, I guess. But it does.
Nice. LAHSA is in a free-for-all.
LAHSA, what she's talking about here is Los Angeles Housing Authority. They have had many people being accused of funneling money to their friends in no-bid contracts. $1.5 million per small, micro housing that they never get out of. They never move out of. They live in forever. So they get $1.5 million home, and where are they going to put it? Next to you and me, so they can live in neighborhoods in the west side. The place where this bridge home is, they also wanted to sell to a development place. Development place offered the city $1 billion. What could the city do with $1 billion right now, other than waste it on homeless? Or use it for parking. I mean, God, there's a billion things you could do with that property. What do? They let toxic gases be released from one part of it. By the way, they don't talk about that. Fully toxic gases are coming out of it because it used to be like an old fucking gas company rail line meeting point. And so there's a bunch of toxicity around it. That's why they can't zone it for a bunch of things. But somehow they got the ability to zone it for the homeless. Amazing. Congratulations. But not for the homeless to live there on their own. Oh, no. $1.5 million a room. Cha-ching.
Literally no one is able to account for the billions we flushed down the toilet.
Can't find that 20
the county
billion.
wisely pulling out, while we're over here at this city completely unprepared and so unable to manage our own homeless affairs that we're about to be placed in receivership by a federal judge. Again,
look at her. She already knows
it's hard
this, right?
because the rest of the country, the homeless, all flock to California because of the weather. So of course they are going to come here. They're not going to be homeless in Washington, D.C. in the middle of winter as readily as they are. Just let's go to California and get a ride and end up here and stay here forever. So we do have a really high proportion of the country's homeless.
Let me give you another little bit of information that's infuriating to me. In this revised budget, guess what they canceled?
What?
Denti-Cal.
Oh, Denti-Cal.
They canceled dental insurance for
the
every
poor.
Californian. So now
it's not for every Californian. It's only the poor. You have to make under a certain amount a year to qualify for Medi-Cal.
Well, rich
or
people
Denti-Cal.
don't use Denti-Cal. So what I'm saying is they have essentially Denti-Cal is gone because people. So anyway, anyone that used that resource for you can't keep in mind.
Most dentists wouldn't take it anyways.
Well, a lot do, but keep in mind, dentistry is a cartel. They set their own prices like the Colombian cocaine cartels do.
Yeah,
they all get together and be like, "Hey, how much is the scaling going to be? Well, let's all charge $110. All right, everyone, hands in. Screw everyone." That's how they do it. So now, the only check you had against that cartel was that the government, they had a giant contract with the government that gave a lot of money, so they kind of had to work with it. So it's their number one client. Not their number one client anymore. Now they get to fuck over every California individually, and they don't have a plan about that. So I as someone that's been dealing with teeth stuff, who has to use Medi-Cal for it and not private insurance because it was done by the School of UCLA Dentistry 10 years ago. And then the mistake that's being corrected is all through Medi-Cal finding that there's cancerous toxic agents in the fills that they put in my teeth 10 years ago. And so I don't got to pay for that. They fucked up. But Medi-Cal's paying for that. But next year, guess who'd have to pay for the cancer fillings? This guy. If I could do the thumbs things. This guy. It's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no insurance, essentially. No affordable insurance in California for dental. The cheapest insurance plan I found was $367 for full coverage dental a month.
I have dental insurance. They don't cover anything anyways.
They don't cover anything, and the waiting
They don't
period
pay
was
for
like
anything. I hate dentists. I hate them so much.
A billion years.
Hate
It is the worst. There's only one worse, and that's vets, because they have you by your heart. Dentists have you by the nerves, so they have the most pain they can cause physically. Vets, the most pain they can cause emotionally. And it's funny how both are non-regulated and are allowed to just use whatever they can, against you in that way. Those should be heavily regulated. Fuck the railroad. Let those things derail. I don't care. Get the dentist.
You would care maybe if it happened.
I don't travel. What do I care?
It's not for travel. It's to get things places. But yeah, we don't use rail system as much anymore. Okay, I get it.
Back to my hero.
It's embarrassing.
It is.
I don't think we should agree to spend another penny on homelessness until we, as a full council, not just the few of you who get invited into the conversation.
We don't spend another penny until everyone stands up and twirls.
Okay, I'm going to twirl through time and space.
Yay. All right, now we can spend some money.
Have the chance to chime in and actually cast a vote on whether we're finally getting a divorce from LAHSA and what the future of homeless services delivery looks like in LA. But instead of fixing that mess, what did we decide to go after? The increase we gave our fire department? After all, we literally just witnessed in January with our own eyes how desperately in need they are with literally half the staffing and funding they should have.
Yeah, we forgot to budget our fire department again. We keep doing that. Oops.
For a fire department in a city of our size. There are still 100 rigs.
Nah, who needs fire trucks in a city built in a valley of fiery death?
Bren, Bren says that Washington, D.C. actually has a high homeless population. So I looked it up because I know they do have a high homeless population. They have 5,000 approximately unhoused individuals in Washington, D.C. California has 181,000
It's
homeless.
a different scale.
It's
but
a
Washington,
completely different number.
But anywhere where you're going to find unaffordable housing, you're going to find homeless. And Washington, D.C. has some of the most unaffordable housing in the country because of what goes on there and the people that have to live there, and that makes everything unaffordable. L.A. and certain San Francisco, San Diego, other places I can't think of right now, they have that same issue. It's just prohibitively expensive, but the key factor is the weather's good enough to sleep outside. And that's what keeps that number so high. Because Oregon has homeless, but per capita, it's much lower than you think because they freeze to death often.
So cold, people die, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're so tolerant of the homeless here in California now because they've just kind of thrown up their hands and said, oh, okay, well, I'll be crazy and homeless.
Well, they're paid to, if you're paid in the services to see, don't see people for who they are now. See for people who they are after they go through the services in the program. Then you're just blinded because you have to be because they're sticking needles in things, vomiting on you. Part of their bone is showing.
Yeah.
You can't go into that and be like, well, you're going to be okay tomorrow. No, you got to be like, oh, this is a long process, but let's just get you in. I've heard these LAHSA people talk to these homeless people for hour after hour, like running. I probably have thousands of hours of listening to them talk. And they just the people talk their nonsense about how life has been horrible. They were picked out and to have this horrible life. And LAHSA just goes, well, here's a toothbrush and let us know if you need a new needle. That's literally all they do. And, oh, do you need a snack? And I'm like, how this company literally takes billions from the government, goes to Costco, buys a big thing of snacks and goes, guys, we did it. We did it. Did anyone get housing? They got Toll House. Hold on. They got Toll House. They didn't get any housing. They got Toll House.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Sitting over at the boneyard. But we're sitting here unable to say yes to the mechanics that we need to fix them.
Oh, I was going to say, and then they gave Daisy a house, right? So you guys, we covered Daisy. for a long time, and she got arrested, so she went through mental health court, so they weren't charging her as a criminal because she has mental illness. So they got her all these services, and they got her an apartment in Santa Monica near the beach, right? Probably would rent for $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and she doesn't fucking stay there, Casey. She stays at her little boy toy's house.
Yeah, well, he's the butt king.
That was the butt king.
It's not the butt king. It's not the butt king. That's her surgeon.
Oh,
that's
her
right. Butt.
That's right.
He
She's
is
a banana.
Big Ben.
I'm a banana.
Yeah, she's a banana though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she stays with Big Ben. So there's just this apartment that they are paying for her to live in that she's not fucking living in because she was never homeless in the first place. She just stayed with whatever man she was banging.
She is literally like Tracy Park.
Even though I did see an interview with her, and she was never banging. She never had sex with that one guy that she was engaged to, the last guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet King Sweet. She never slept with him. He paid $30,000 for her to get her butt implants, and she kicked him out of his own house that same day.
Anyone but you.
She's like, I never slept with him. I was never interested in having a relationship with him. And the interview guy was like, why were you engaged to be married to him then? Like, she's so delusional. Ha! You can't handle it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're making too much of it. I think she probably just likes when you find a good toilet, a good place to poop. You don't go to a new one. So I think she just likes going to her boyfriends to poop.
Even if I'm pooping.
Even if she's pooping.
No, but that apartment could be used for 5 homeless people that really need and want a roof over their heads. But instead, they gave it to the pretty, big-titted white woman that has a lot of privilege. Her family's wealthy. She just won't cooperate and associate with her family because she doesn't want to get help.
You know what they call that?
What?
That's called a government dupadoodle.
Dupadoodle-doo.
Yeah.
That's a government dupadoodle-doo.
That whole program is a government dupadoodle-doo.
It's a little bit of a hibbida.
Hibbida-jibbida.
A hibbida-jibbida. A little bit. It's a dupa-dupa-doo and a hibbida-jibbida. That whole government thing that she's on right now. A little bit of a cock ring.
Are you upset that I showed them your cock ring?
We are upset that you showed the government your cock ring, Daisy. We've seen your
very.
cock ring, and all of us seen it now. We're upset you're using the resources. You don't need the cock ring, Daisy.
I know a dupa-doodle-doo, scuba-doo.
Okay, well, now you're talking logic. So thank you very much for your...
Keep tabs.
Oh, we will keep tabs. We're keeping tabs on you, Daisy, except we don't cover you that much anymore because you're boring.
We're shrinking LAPD in favor of expanding other programs that haven't been effective, and we're doing it right on the cusp of major world events and in the midst of a crime and homelessness crisis, while our residents continue to be victimized in a city where the former deputy mayor just pled guilty to calling in bomb threats to City Hall.
You heard that right. Huh? Do you have a deputy mayor that's calling in bomb threats to his own city hall?
Daisy called in bomb threats to the courthouse.
She didn't. She brought a gun to the courthouse, and they gave her a house.
And then they gave her a house. Yeah, they're like,
America.
Let's reward this fucking beautiful white bitch with big tits. Let's reward her for her bad deeds.
You know what she needs other than bigger areolas?
What?
A ceiling over her head. Let's give her one right in the most expensive place in America. Second most expensive place.
That's the state of our city. Going after our neighborhood councils, the people who volunteer their time to help guide us and do good things in our neighborhood and in our city. All of our residents and taxpayers, all they want is a fully funded police and fire department. They want the sidewalks
free hand jobs. Wait, what? Can I just throw that in?
Fixed.
Yeah, you
They
can
want
throw
the
that in.
street lights to work, and they want
Does she have an Avengers pin? Or is she an anarchy? What is going on?
their kids to be able to play at
She's an
the
Avenger.
local park without having to step over drug and trash camps. We are down rabbit holes of spending on things that no one
This is getting a
cares
bit
about.
long. I know she's
We haven't
saying something
eliminated
important,
the
but it's getting long.
It is. I don't care. I find it. She's amazing. So we're giving her
Oh,
time.
it's almost over. Okay.
She's getting her moment.
price gouging that we do to ourselves.
Who knew that you were going to watch C-SPAN after something as fun as G.D. Fenderson? We just wanted to keep those people who were watching that were asleep. Just keep them.
No, it's
asleep.
interesting what she's saying, but she's just going on and on and on. Like,
she's calling them out. That's what you do.
I just can't, in good conscience, vote for a budget that makes our city less safe, less fiscally sound, and even less responsive to our constituents' basic needs.
All we do is yell at these fucking politicians when they fuck up. Let's give one a moment to celebrate some talking just fucking logic.
I do appreciate all of the hard work.
No, I'm not saying mad at you. I'm just saying in general, we should cover the good people trying to do shit too. I mean, she will eventually turn. Power corrupts, but
is
right
she
now,
the same one that got a bunch of shit because of the fires?
No.
No, she's not the same lady.
No, that's Karen Bass. That's the mayor.
That's Karen Bass, yeah.
Yeah, she can go right the hell on up.
Red Rooster says her for president. Yeah, she's pretty
right.
well spoken. What's her name again?
This is centrist, Tracy Park.
This is Tracy Park?
Yeah, we need rational centrists. And she's like, guys, homeless. Can we do something about that? They're like, well, let's not fund the fire. And how about this pretty butterfly parade? And they're like, how's that going to help my people?
Like, let's be real.
And then the other city council people are like, you have the rich people, so they can take care of themselves. And that must be, that's why she is just infuriated, because it's like, no, people are people in this city. A lot of working people that pay low rent are in rent-controlled housing in Santa Monica. You're just saying, fuck those people? What are you doing?
Work that the mayor and the CAO and the CLA and the budget committee put into this, but I just cannot support this budget as it stands. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you so much.
Bravo! Profile and courage, right there. And as someone that went against, the party line, went against what the special interests we're talking about, and decided to do something right for Angelinos. So I thought I would.
I'm glad she's calling these people out. I hope something gets done, because a lot of times the words just go heard, and then they're unheard seconds later, and nothing gets done.
I helped her with her election a little bit.
Oh, good.
How'd
you do that?
Just volunteered to do some stuff, editing, and did some stuff on my own, posted elsewhere on other political pages, because she had this sort of common sense from the beginning, because the guy that we had here before, Mike Boner, his name is Bonin.
We talked about him.
That motherfucker still deserves to be in prison, and he has now acolytes, like he's people that he put in government that are like trying to run against her and get her out so they can get back to the needle exchange fucking program in my neighborhood. So I get more needles to walk on This Mike Bonin guy should be in fucking federal prison. Everyone else that was a part of that city council scheme back then is.
They actually put people in prison?
They did. And so my guessing is
he is
100%. City council members went to jail. Fucking this Spanish guy, I forget his name, but he went to jail from bribes they take, and then they forward on to like contracts to their family members and shit. It's just basic corruption. And my thinking is Bonin worked. He's a Fed. Bonin worked with all these people. It's the only reason he didn't get busted. It's the only reason he's not in jail. You're a fucking Fed narc. You're a stool pigeon. You're a rat.
Well,
fuck you, Mike Bonin.
Basically a senator. And also, we need kittens and fart jokes ASAP.
Okay, sorry. All right, people. Sometimes we get a little political around here. That's how we do drama. We don't get fights with other content creators. We yell at our politicians like a good American should.
Can I tell you something interesting, though?
No. But you can tell me what you're going to tell me, because I know.
Well, it's a question.
Okay.
How many days
8
are 1 million seconds? So 1 million seconds, how many days would that be?
Without Googling, my hands are in the air, 400 days.
Close, but wrong. It's actually 11.6 days. 1 million seconds is 11 days. So how many would a billion seconds be? How many days?
That one is going to be like 400 years.
You're getting closer. You're close.
1,200 years.
So 1 billion seconds is 31 years and 8 months.
God damn, I'm not good at this game. I'm doing the opposite of what you want me to do.
I know, but I'm just saying that you know, that's just crazy, right? How
Electra, I'm having an idea for a show. Electra counts to 1 billion. What do you think, people? Electra,
funny.
counting to 1 billion. We just
So
started the day.
there's the math right there for you. Oops, I took it away. My finger gets a little happy sometimes and just clicks on the button.
I'm sure
Ding, ding,
it
ding,
does.
ding.
You're just a flicker. You like to flick.
I am.
The mouse is nothing but a
Isn't that
puffy
crazy,
bean.
though?
A puffy bean.
A million. So think about billionaires that have $1 billion. Like, because I just can't really fathom $1 billion.
Here's an easy way to fathom $1 billion.
I can fathom it because 1 million seconds is 11.6 days.
That's
a billion seconds is 31 years, you guys. That's insane.
I could spend $1 billion easy. Like $1 billion is a lot, but I'll give you a way to think of about $1 billion where you can spend it easy. Ready?
Okay.
$1 billion is 1,000 million dollars. So if you were given $1 million, you now have 1,000 of them. Well, I'm gonna go buy a, $30 million yacht, $10 million. So all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden that starts to go really quick. And so you can spend $1 billion.
I'm not saying that it's not possible to spend it. I'm just saying just the difference. It's big. It's bigger than
it is.
You think.
It is. It's 1,000 millions. It's 1,000 times. So X is 1 million, and $1 billion is 1,000X.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. We did math. That's even boringer than public act.
And now we're gonna have fun.
All right, so what is this? Because this is
a cartoon that I did not make. This was made by Lord of the Groove. What?
I get him. We can't get him, but we can get a cartoon.
Yes,
Amazing.
the cartoon of Psyche Awakens.
Here's the tarot guy we can't get.
My
Luigi can get.
We can totally get him.
Luigi's got Robin Quivers on next week. We got Psych.
He'll be here right now.
All right, so this is a cartoon someone made about this guy who is a tarot card reader. And he also eats farts.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Probably my last night here, guys.
He's a little
Man, I
sad.
choked to death.
This is real audio from his show.
Later, I know what happened. I just can't stop eating them. They're so good. I eat them so fast. I'm turned into a fish taco, basically. I just need a tortilla wrap. That's why I put my blanket around me. It feels like I'm a burrito. And I feel like I'm turning into a fish taco. I'm sorry, guys. Fish taco. I ate too many of them.
He's literally.
And
this is really what he was saying.
First, it was like fun. It was like, oh, this is good, and then it turned into an addiction. So I've turned into a fish taco.
Fish taco.
All I need to do is wrap myself in a blanket and turn myself into a burrito. And that's gonna be the end of it, guys. I'm sorry.
We got to get him on ASAP.
Oh my god! So
Yeah,
I also made a cartoon.
Oh, you made one.
Yeah.
Look at her go. Now we know why she was late.
Actually, I don't know. I haven't even watched this one. I don't know what
is there tits. Oh no. Oh.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Alex, what are you gonna do to me if you pull me over? I've been speeding on the freeway. What are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna say, sir, license and registration. Okay. I'm gonna pretend it's bad. I'm gonna say, step out of the car, and I'm gonna throw you in the bushes. In the bushes, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. In the bushes, okay?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna in the trees on the side of the highway. I'm gonna
in the brambles per se.
Fucking just give it to you. And then that's it, my man. I'm gonna get in my cop car and just go on my way.
I like these no context videos. I like to think.
Right? That's real audio from his panel show that he has.
Yeah. I might need to listen to the first one again. Hold on one second, because he's eating too many fish tacos.
Yes, he eats them like every day. He's got a really.
And this
good
is
fish
not
taco
like
place.
an act. This is his real. This is how he
really
really
him
is.
upset.
People, fish tacos make me upset because I'm a vegetarian. He's sadder than I've ever been.
Probably my last night here, guys.
Oh, he's really a cool guy.
I thought fish tacos sooner or later. I knew what happened. I just can't stop eating them. They're so good. I eat them so fast. I'm turned into a fish taco, basically. I just need a tortilla wrap. That's why I put my blanket around me. It feels like I'm a burrito.
It feels like I'm a burrito might be the greatest line ever.
I feel like I'm turned into a fish taco. I'm sorry.
I love it.
He's crying.
I know.
I feel like I'm a fish taco.
And also, what animation software is this person using? Because I want to use this animation software. I want this one.
I realize right now how much like this guy gets trolled mercilessly, and I was like, why does this guy he does tarot cards? I'm a burrito. I get it now. I get it. Electra. He's a burrito.
I feel like I'm turned into a fish taco. I'm sorry, guys. I'm turned into a fish taco. I ate too many of them, and it was like. First, it was like fun. It was like, oh, this is good. And then it turned into an addiction. So I've turned into a fish taco. All I need to do is wrap myself in a blanket and turn myself into a burrito.
He's got to be wasted.
And that's
right?
going to be
Drunk.
the end of it, guys.
Yeah. He was
I'm sorry.
That might be my favorite clip for a while.
Did you watch the other ones too?
Yes, but they were.
That was the funniest one.
This was the funniest one.
Yeah.
So
that was the best one.
What was his name?
PSYCHE Awakens Tarot.
Yes, I got none of that right. Yes, make sure you check out. That is fascinating stuff, Electra. I think we could watch more of that guy. Get me more of that level stuff.
He's probably live right now. You want to stream snipe him?
No.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not a stream sniper. We have some.
No, because we never know what will happen.
Yeah, it's not.
He gets some crazy stuff on his. Oh, he's not live right now. Holy moly, what?
Okay, let's do it. Oh, he's not live.
He's not live.
Well, I was brave. Don't forget, I was brave right there.
He was 4 hours ago.
Oh.
And 8 hours ago, Taco Time, Open Panel, Tarot, and Cats. He has like 7 cats, I think, but
Taco Time.
He lets them outside, so you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But it's okay. I'm not gonna focus on that. Well, you know what I am gonna focus on? It's time. It's time for some weird shit for the internet.
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is my signature bit, and I did in no way steal this at all from Who Are These Socials. Thank you.
You can't watch the internet just because they do.
No. Okay.
Well, they watch locales, and we don't do that as much. So.
Yeah. This ginger thing has really taken off. You remember last week or 2 weeks ago we said that the Black Family Picnic has officially invited the gingers because they say that DNA has matched ginger DNA to a lineage of African American DNA. And so
did you
this
verify
thing actually,
this, or you just heard this online?
No, this was just a thing that was going around online, and no one verified it.
So it's not real. It's just something that people were.
Let's see. I think we're in an evolving situation. So let's see. We have a few things that'll cover that in this.
The Black community literally saved my physical life.
They're saving lives.
Aww.
I mean, you know.
They feel like they have a home now. That's so sweet.
Look at this guy. He was out in the sun for 5 seconds. That's why he's crying.
I have so many emotions right now. I can't even process them all.
Oh, I like
the last 48 hours of my life. I've never felt more love in my life. I feel like you truly wanted.
Krager's?
Black. I got a lot of mixed emotions.
This past week, I have felt more connected, more appreciated, and more loved than I ever.
I mean, think about it. They have been the normal people's
redheaded
stepchildren for generations.
Yeah.
Finally, someone invited them to a birthday party, and they're like, we're black. Fuck these guys.
I have from a community of people in my entire life.
I hope
they're tired of their genitals being laughed and pointed at.
I hope there's a good outcome to all of this.
Remember Lindsay Lohan?
Wait, who was pointing at and laughing at their genitals?
Lindsay Paris Hilton was Lindsay.
She's not a redhead. She's a blonde.
She was pointing and laughing at Lindsay Lohan.
Well, because Lindsay Lohan was a slut skank, and she was opening her legs with skirts on when she was getting out of cars all the time.
And she was a redhead, and she had a fire crotch.
Wasn't that her?
No, that was Paris Hilton too. and
okay,
Brittany. I think that was a
they all
trend.
did it.
Can you believe that was a trend? Pussy shot trend. I think we need to bring that back. We need to bring that back. Electra.
Oh, it never left.
Start a trend.
Like
Twitter, we got something coming for you in a little bit. Everyone, just keep those eyes peeled for Electra's account. Pussy shots are coming back.
This whole thing about gingers being part of the black community low-key hits home for me.
And I can just see how loving and genuine all of you guys are.
This past week has been the best week of my life.
How horrifying are their lives?
And I just want to show my appreciation, my gratitude.
Ooh, he did an Eric right. Appreciation.
Attitude to, you know, all the kind words, all the love, everything that I've received.
Did you check this song?
No, I don't care. We'll cut it out of a future song. It didn't bring the...
Holy shit. Okay.
All right, time to talk. Now, we've gone from gingers. Now we're going to go to unfuckables that are fucking everything in sight. This is amazing to me. These people were gifted with God's ugliest faces, and they just go, you know what I need? 10 bitches. The confidence. I need it. I need it. Oh, but here we go. The confidence of polygamy.
Are there a lot of polygamists out here?
Yeah.
Are you a polygamist?
Yeah.
Ladies, he's available because no matter how many women he has, he's always available.
How many wives do you have?
5.
Electra, would you like to be number 6? I'm just saying. Looks
I
like
do
he's got
like
a
his
cool,
sweater.
He's got a cool hat collection.
He's got a cute sweater.
He will smell danger miles before you.
What's your favorite thing to do with your wives?
Do things.
Is the sex nice to swipe by?
He's lying. He's a big liar.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite wife you like to have with?
Yeah.
Do you still follow Warren Jeffs?
No.
Warren Jeff's a Mormon polygamist that is, I think, in jail for polygamy.
Not anymore.
How many people inside this town are in plural marriages?
I don't know.
Guys, she's available. She looks like half a Christmas tree, but she could be all yours.
Are you in one?
No.
No. Would you ever want to be in a plural marriage?
Yeah.
No, it just got hard. She like it in the box.
Really? And what would make you want to be in a plural marriage?
I have my reasons, but I really gotta go. So.
Like, what attracts you to want to have multiple sister wives?
She clearly has a Pilates class to get to.
I've gotta go.
One reason.
Sisterhood, companionship.
They know how to finger you just right.
How many sister wives do you have?
Polygamous?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Yeah, well, sister wives.
Oh, sister wives do the finger?
No. Are you guys FLDS? How many moms do you guys have? 2. What's it like living in a polygamous household?
Very nice.
And how many moms do you have?
I have 3.
How many wives would you like to have?
As many as God will give you.
I think I'm moving. Honestly, I mean, can that
You
lady
want a bunch
who's
of
available?
wives?
I mean, if that lady in the parking lot's still available, I might have to move. What did you bring up? What did you bring up?
Oh, it's just since they were talking about, polygamy and weddings and stuff, I brought up a nice wedding entrance.
All right, let's watch a nice wedding entrance from DJ Electra and see if it has anything to do with polygamy, or is it just the wedding thing? Marriage in general, I guess. Polygamy. Okay, you got me.
Oh, I can't see.
Is this Joey C's thing?
No.
Okay.
But it did inspire Joey C's wedding video did inspire me to look this up. And I checked the song.
Break me down. You got a lovely face.
Yeah.
Coming to your
Remember this song?
Now you gotta freak me out.
No.
That's her wedding entrance.
So loud. Get fucking
You don't remember this? Is
laid.
this Buck Cherry or something?
You want me?
But it's some lady singing it.
Oh, Buck Cherry. That is an embarrassing phase of human music. My God.
I love this song.
But I gotta make a way. Hey, you're a crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream.
That guy's face. Earmuffs.
You you all night. Scratches all down my back. Right all night. You're crazy bitch, but you're close to.
Hey son, it's okay. You're eventually gonna marry one of these insane Gap ladies, you know, wet Gap
We'll get
ladies.
used to it now. Here she is walking down the aisle. She's a keeper.
Son, this is what's called putting up with it. You're
no,
gonna
Andrea,
have to
that's
do
the
this
wedding
your whole
singer.
life.
Andrea asked, "Is this supposed to be karaoke?" No, that's the wedding singer.
Imagine Joey C's wedding with a fucking wedding singer. Oh
they
my
didn't even
god!
have music. Oh, they should have had music. They should have hired me. I could be a wedding singer.
Joey, we need to get them remarried so we can do wedding songs. There's a whole universe of musicians out here that want to do wedding songs for your wedding. I think you know what I think? At CatalanoCon, I think Joey and Christina need to renew their vows and have like a lady singing Buck Cherry while they do it, because that would be amazing. You can have that, Joey. Get married. Get married.
Scratches all down my back. Come right on time. I'll throw in some
She's
bugs,
flexible.
too.
She's flexible. You got to give her that. I don't know if she should be wearing white, but she is flexible.
Just
wait till you see the guy. She sure is taking her time, though. Jesus.
How does Buck Cherry feel about plural marriage? I bet he's for it.
This chick's getting into it, though, the singer.
She's throwing that baby around a little violently there. Come on. It's not a mosh pit. That baby's brain is still developing. Got a soft spot on the top of the head. You're dropping bows. It's not Slayer, lady. Hey-o.
Hey, you're crazy bitch, but you got so good I'm on top of it when I dream.
He starts dancing. Oh, God. Oh, no.
All right, now I'm seeing these groomsmen. Is this a Bret Hart wedding? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What do we do? This is a
But the bandanas, that's how I found this one, because I looked up weddings with blue bandanas, because that's Joey C's sister had blue bandana, and so did her husband. And so that's how I found this.
You know it is a sort of street wedding when the photographers are, jeans and ties.
Scratches all down my back, give me right on night. You're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. Doing you all night, scratches all.
Yeah, hey guys, I went to the park to play hoops today. Yeah, I ended up listening to a bride sing Buck Cherry while she was grinding all over her dad. It was weird. Good thing though is I caught the garter. Looks like me and Kim are gonna get tatted out.
Down my back, give me right on.
That was an underwhelming ending, but hey, that's.
Well, then they had to start the wedding. Who wants? I don't want to watch that.
That's most marriages and weddings, right? Hey.
I used to love weddings. I used to like them.
Yeah, free food.
But then they got expensive. Everyone wanted me to be in their wedding and buy the dress and help plan the bachelorette party and all this and help them with this, that, and the other. I spent so much money doing that. I just was like, dude, you're my neighbor. I like you. We are not best friends. I'm not going to be your maid of honor. No, sorry.
I was the best man at one wedding, my buddy Skippy G. They're still married.
Oh,
so
good.
I retired a champion. I went to bat once, got a hit, and then retired. Also, you have to have friends. And all my friends are too old. No one loved them. So, musicians.
Like me.
Huh? No. Well, yes, I guess you're a musician too. Musicians, we spend our life looking for love, but not really. We don't want it. We want to write songs about not finding it. That's much better.
I think in the end, I wouldn't be happy. So,
yeah, it's better to pretend. Says the cartoon. All right, time for some. Have you ever seen a hair with its own atmosphere?
Probably.
You're not gonna believe this is. Your eyes are gonna be deceived, and you're gonna rub them, and then you're gonna look again, and you're gonna be like, "No, this is AI. Oh, this is some sort of a post effect." Nope.
Y'all funny as hell. Y'all in the comments talking about my fro, bro. Some of the comments funny as fuck, bro.
He's like
Some
balding
of y'all,
fro. That's a balding fro.
I appreciate y'all. You feel me? The Halo gang and all that.
Halo gang.
Got a halo.
Halo gang.
I fuck with that. But most of y'all,
it's like my eyes are tripping
females,
out.
bro. Y'all don't even want to stick to the topic. Bro, y'all so
the women
worried
are trolling pretty hard. It sounds like.
about my fro. Y'all so worried about my appearance. I'm picked already. I'm good. So
Oh yeah.
none of that
he
shit
picked
matters. I
already.
do what I do what I do. But look at that. Yeah, I ain't
Like that, a satellite might be pulled around that orbit. There's something going on that is inhuman.
scared to wear my natural shit. You feel me?
Stop
Halo,
picking it. You're picking his falling out.
boneless.
The more you do
I've
that.
never seen an overpicked hair. That is.
You feel me? I fuck with all that shit though. Y'all funny as fuck for real though. But why we can't stay on topic?
How are we supposed to stay on topic with what I'm looking at? Halo crew. Hashtag Halo gang.
Why aren't black men liking on black women?
Who cares? Look at your hair.
That's what I want to know.
Look at your
I just want y'all. I just want.
He keeps backing up so we focus on it. He's like, yeah, just tell me what you think about, Israel, what they're doing in the Gaza Bank. No one cares. Jesus hair.
I want y'all to stitch the video. Tell me what's going on. Why
We are wondering what the hell is going on here. We're all wondering that. Just about a different thing.
this problem though. But on some real shit, they talking about
that hair is part of that
Yeah.
hair is in another dimension.
at
We are
it
seeing like the
blue.
fourth dimension bleed into ours.
God damn it, you need to
How's
cut
it
your
making it
dead
blue?
ends and shit. Woo woo. Ain't that sassy? Wow. I need to go to the shop and get my ends clipped and shit. Then y'all gonna be he's sassy.
dandelion.
Oh,
Don't blow too hard.
All
Yeah,
this
it's like
shit
a
like
dandelion.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta let us know what we can do.
Did you not
Blow
hear me
too
say
hard
it?
on him. He's all
Yeah.
gonna fly away.
It took her a second, but she got it. Okay.
Bro, I need the females to make a list or something, bro. What can men do that ain't sassy? Cause y'all telling me to get my ends clipped. Now I hit one of y'all up, cause I know
need to
one of
know
y'all
that
do.
helmet size.
Yeah. And I say, hey G, I need my ends clipped. Sassy, it's sprinkle, all this goof ass shit, bro. No, I'm not getting my
it's
ends
aura.
clipped. This how God want my hair to grow. Until this shit fall out, it's gonna go like this. I'm finna go get me some braids or some shit. It all work out. I actually fuck with the
It's
glow.
actually the one person you could stand behind where it probably wouldn't matter. You're like, it's like seeing the TV through some like grass. I can see it. We're good.
He's actually like a
know
window,
what?
not a door.
Yeah, see, thank you. That's much better.
Keep my shit just like this. You feel me? That bitch got a aura around it. I feel godly.
Kind of looks like he has one of those collars on from the vet.
Yeah.
Don't lick yourself.
Me, I feel godly in the skin I'm in.
That's sweet.
I ain't mad about nothing about me. Stick to the subject though. Why don't black men like black women?
Their hair.
Huh.
All right, gotcha, Mom. Okay, this goes into the category of I will laugh at this until the day I die.
Okay.
Fucking with moms is one of, the funnest things ever when you're a kid and they trust you and then you abuse that trust to make them look silly. And so get on the swing, Mom, he says. Okay, she says. This will be fun, family.
Oh, he's swinging his mom.
Wow. This is pretty fun.
It's pretty fun. So far, so good.
This is real fun.
I get you, Elva.
I love it.
That was pretty fun. I don't know what y'all doing.
Not done yet, Mom.
Don't let my mom hit the tree. Oh, God, let me down.
Spinning rednecks.
Okay, stop.
Stop. He's going fast. How many G's is she?
Stop. Okay, stop.
I will not stop it.
Okay, hold on. We're about to stop.
Oh, they were asking you to stop it.
Help me. That's pretty fun so far.
Dylan wants to finger her. Okay, Dylan. Good choice. Oh no, he says not that mom. Okay, no, he clarified. I would never get on that tire swing.
The chain of events here is amazing.
What happens
Pretty fun
now?
so far.
Stop it. He's dying. Oh, my God, stop.
She's gonna.
I got the hiccups. God damn it.
That was on the bingo card. It wasn't in that short that I made, but that was on the bingo card that Casey gets hiccups. And now you have them. Have you been drinking today?
No, I get the hiccups when I laugh really hard.
Usually you only get them when you drink, I thought.
Well, it is noon. That would be a little early. It's that
Don't
makes
start
me
yawning.
think.
Am I boring you?
No, that helps get rid of the hiccups. All right, more ginger talk. Remember, they have just joined the Black Panthers.
Do you think that redheads are kind of like the light skins or the black people of white people, and because of that, we will always have like a certain bond, I think, with other minorities?
I don't mess with this. I don't like it.
Now let's listen to a response from someone else.
I don't know what started this conversation. I think someone said all gingers are black, and now here we are. Most people are just having fun with this conversation, not taking it too seriously, a lot of satire, things of that nature. But I'm a party pooper. I'm here to hate. Because hear me out, when you really look at the statement, the black people of white people, what the hell does that even mean?
It's not very
What you're
intelligent
doing
statement.
is you're essentially using black people to be synonymous with oppression. And you can't tell me that's not weird. This is like a...
I mean, technically, you kind of want money from the government for being suppressed. Anyway, moving on.
Girl with...
What?
You can't claim that he wants that, so we don't know.
No. I'm just saying, stereotypically, I think rightly so, they deserve some compensation for the generational oppression. I don't know. Did I miss something? Maybe I read the wrong books.
Well, this guy's not having it.
with an unattractive face saying, even though I'm skinny, I constantly get made fun of for my face. So in a sense, if you think about it, I'm kind of like the fat people of skinny people. Do you guys see how ridiculous that sounds? What does the overweight community have to do with your ugly face? I understand the objective is to relate to a certain...
Redheads just getting it from everywhere. They're like, oh, we finally have a place. No, you don't. Ugly weirdo freaks. No, not again.
But Red Rooster has a good point. These bitches can dye their hair. They don't have to be redheads. They could dye their hair brown tomorrow. Today.
And then somehow freckles are always in, or always cool. So the redhead girls...
Some people have these little pens that they draw on their own freckles because they don't have any.
Some
but
get
they want them.
tattoos. Some get tattoos of freckles.
Yeah.
Group of people, but if this isn't the most backhanded way to do so, then I don't know what is.
That's comedy. They do things backhanded. All right, time for a thumper. You know it's Sunday. You should be in church thumping, but we get the thumpers for you so you can thump here with us. Here's a good old thumper, probably speaking in tongues.
And I'm going to talk in tongues anywhere I want to. If men can put on pantyhose and a dress and put on some eyeliner and walk around.
It was a glam band and a phase I was going through.
You did do that. You wore
the
eyeliner.
The ladies liked it. Leave me alone.
No, we didn't. We didn't like it. No.
Well, I liked it.
And make me uncomfortable.
made my green eyes stand up. The ladies would say that. Oh, you have such pretty eyes. Well, how do you think I do?
Then I'm a shut I
don't wear it anymore. It's for like
the eyeliner
in my 20s for my avant-garde post-punk metal band.
You were in a band.
Duh.
Did
she just say bullshit? This is bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm taking back some territory. In Jesus' name.
They do so much in Jesus' name. Poor Jesus. All right. All this for a sandwich. The things we do, guys and ladies, to mount the other sex and or the same sex, whatever you're into. But really, it's all about getting to that sandwich. So the things we do for the sandwich. Okay, so this is like just on the street, normal street, big city. Guy looking to get, a little prostitution lady. And then we have a guy filming it who's seen this setup many a time. So we're going to get a little bit of law and order.
I'm bullshitting y'all.
I think she an undercover cop too. Watch this. Watch. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? Watch this, y'all.
That's why you go for the ones that are wearing like crotchless panties and like nothing, because they're not cops. She looked, she dressed like a cop would dress. That is not street walking attire that I see right there. Did you buy that at Sluts down on 45th Avenue? No, then you ain't a hooker.
Watch this. Shit be getting spicy out here. She in the well. That's another cop. Dressed as a worker. She a cop. About the booking. About the booking. Oh shit.
How much for $10? Anything you want. Everything? Everything.
Oh shit about to get spicy. She started a whole conversation. Yeah, Bobby, how much? Yeah, baby, come suck this dick. How much, Bobby? Give me.
It's like we're watching a sports game with a color commentator.
Give me $10, Bobby. Get in your car, Bobby. Got him. Got him. Pulled up on his ass. Booking. Booking. She about to take off. Like nothing happened. Walk away. Yeah, get the fuck out. Got him.
I don't. Why do we go after guys that want to get laid? I don't. Why do we go after the ladies that provide it? Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. I personally think, probably prostitution should just be legal.
Oh, 100%. It's amazing that weed was essentially legalized before prostitution, when prostitution is far more of a personal rights issue than weed ever could be. Like, weed has smoke that could damage someone next to you. And they're still like, yeah, no, that's better. No, that's better. We got to control this poontang out on the street.
Yeah.
It's a control. It's control. You can't convince me otherwise. There is no logical reason for anyone that could sell their body for anything. Just for the simple fact that there is like a workaround for a hooker, especially in Los Angeles. You just say, I'll film it.
Right.
And then boom,
it's
legal. 100% legal.
Boom.
What? What?
Yeah, so they're doing it anyway. I mean, these are just the ones that are hot enough to make it
spicy on.
Yeah, so again, go after the poor. This is some poor working guy and his forerunner looking for a handy after work from, some soccer mom in a frumpy outfit. Sure, let's get him.
Cousin saying, you hear me?
Meanwhile, right now, as this is going on, there's like $1,000 an hour hooker getting ready for a night with the congressman. You know?
Yeah.
Everything.
She doesn't get busted.
No one's staking out those out. Look at us being so political. All right, let's get to more thumping.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
This is me in church. Hackride came out in church here. Every once in a while, you get past that sacrifice plate just way too many times, and you've had it.
For more freedom. Now, thank you, Jesus. Enough. She can. Enough.
What's
happening? Come. Allow her to speak now.
A demon has entered the chat, Electra.
Mouth now and allow her to speak. Hun, do you want to read?
Your mother sucks dick in hell.
Renounce familiar spirits. I renounce all divination, all the gifts that they gave me, the ability that they gave me. I renounce all of them. I renounce idolatry. I renounce lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, adultery.
That's got to be a new dance. I'd say I'm calling it the flogging turkey. As the description of this new dance, people, that is going crazy. Everyone check out the flogging turkey. Yeah.
Lust and lust and lust and lust and poetry and spirits.
That is a flexible neck. I am getting hard. Oh yeah, now she took it.
Thank you, Jesus. I detach her from all of that now. I cancel every demonic covenant she made when she did witchcraft. And I...
What did I do? Oh, no, hold on. That's crazy. Hold on. We gotta get. She's sexy dancing. We got a demon sexy dancer.
Renounce more. Renounce familiar spirits. I renounce all divination. All the gifts that they gave me, the ability that they gave me. I renounce all of them. I renounce idolatry. I renounce lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh.
Give the devil one more blowjob on your way out. There you go.
It does look like a blowjob dance.
Devil shoots quite the load. But this dance is hilarious.
Thank you, Jesus. I detach her from all of that now. I cancel every demonic covenant she made when she did witchcraft.
The guy behind her is like, hey, rub a little.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's
going sideways now?
He's getting a lap dance.
And I declare every spirit attached, every last spirit of witchcraft must leave her on 3 in Jesus.
I need to go to church. I need to go to church more often, people.
Does this really happen at churches?
1, 2, 3.
Demon tits. Standing like a demon doesn't get me hard. I gotta admit, we're gonna have to lay down because those positions are a little uncanny valley. You look like you're being taken over by a demon, and I know you are being taken over by a demon. Yeah. But I need to get hard too for this to work.
Thank you, Jesus.
Release her. A little butt fucking on the way out.
Demon
what is that? What is that?
That's the demon leaving her body dance.
I'm telling you, every lady thinks they're Beyonce. This is proof right here.
I renounce Jezebel. I renounce Lucifer. I renounce
Is she pooping? Oh my God.
This is Electra when she sees a musical comedian. Where does he live? Across state lines.
I cancel all of those demonic covenants now. I detach her from all of that. And I command every last spirit in the order you entered, everyone that came through those covenants, all must leave now.
So that's what you guys do at Thumper Sundays.
Do you think she was cured? Did the demon leave her?
Well, no, I think she's gonna require some private work.
How did it feel when the demon left you?
Well, painful. He went out my pee hole.
Wow.
I said you could just rematerialize. You don't even need to go out a hole. And he said, no, go out your pee hole. I said, what? Then he went out my pee hole. Exploded my penis. It hurt really bad. All right, what's up next? Oh, here's some Stony Science. We don't get a full segment, but here it is.
Stony Science Sun?
Yes, so this is a closest image of the sun ever. And what you can see is the actual surface of the sun. And these are like plasma clouds that fall back into the sun. Let's listen to a song, AI song that sounds like Pink Floyd. Here we go.
Okay. Sounds just like Pink Floyd.
Stony Science. That's crazy looking, right? Because there's like a magnetic pole from the plasma. You see how it moves? It doesn't move like our clouds.
That's trippy.
So it's the closest image from the sun that we're allowed to see.
My hand was reaching out from the sun and grabbing it.
That would be
bad. Did you see that at the end?
Yeah, that would not be good. Oh, DJ Electra. We've talked about it. We want you to meet. We think Sour Shoes is going to be DJ Electra's favorite unboxing character. And we're not going to cover him here much, maybe a little, because he puts everything in mono, and it's fascinatingly, disturbingly annoying. But I wanted to just introduce you to him because I do think you'll love him. So here is just 2 seconds of Sour Shoes.
Okay.
Hear how everything's on the left side?
Yeah.
Because he does all his shit in mono. Bastard.
He probably doesn't know he's doing it.
Oh, hello.
Is he fake? He's fake. He's just faking it.
That's Sour Shoes, people.
He's just faking it.
No, that's that personality. Everything you see there, that's Sour Shoes. So
Nuh-uh.
It's gonna be a while till we get to him because there's only so many days in a week, and I can only stand Luigi oh so much. No, I love Luigi, but also copyright. So many copyright strikes. All right. Ooh, you're gonna love this one, Electra. Buckle in. Buckle in. This one's fun. Have you heard of the marimba lumina?
I don't think so.
Guess what it is.
Marimba. Isn't that a musical instrument? Or dance?
Correct. She got it. But it's a musical. This guy will explain what it is.
And lumina, that sounds like light.
Yeah.
Or
electronic.
enlightened. So it could be a cult
Hey, Uncle.
or a sound or something.
Yeah, let's listen to Uncle Mark, who's great with the padded instruments, but don't bring the kids around.
Mark, can you explain the marimba lumina?
Yeah, I've been working on the marimba lumina for 20 plus years. This thing was invented back in 1999. It's the first new instrument of the 21st century. And it's basically a MIDI mallet controller. But the problem with the ordinary MIDI mallet controllers, you can play them like a marimba. Fine, you can play it like that. But sometimes you want to be able to hold the note like you're a piano player. So we can do that. But as long as you're holding the note, the holy grail of keyboard players is, can we bend a note? Yeah, you can, as long as you're touching it. So we can do that. But even
I've been in music since then, 99. I didn't know this thing existed.
and crazier is the marimba lumina can tell which mallet you're playing. You'll see here the red mallet, the yellow mallet, the green mallet, or the blue mallet.
It's a video
You can
game.
each broadcast on a different MIDI channel. So while this one bends up on the E, this one can bend down on the E. And you can do crazy stuff with 4 channels of MIDI on 4 mallets. And it doesn't have to be pitch bend because it's a MIDI instrument. So I can use the individual control on each mallet, on each bar, to fade in my choir. So I can bring the soprano.
Wow. That's pretty.
There you go.
I want one.
All right, now would you like to see? So that's what it is. Now let's see it in. Would you like to see a guy? This is a weird video. A guy do some pretty amazing playing to this thing, and then just do some weird dances too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay.
I don't know how I found this. We all had this science teacher, right? That's awesome. I mean, this is Author and Punisher before Author and Punisher. You know who Author and Punisher is, right?
Yes, song.
Well, they were. It's a one-man band that plays everything through MIDI. He opened for Tool, and he's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like early Manson almost, like really electronic metal. But he does everything. Like he plays the drums like with a hydraulic fucking thing on his arm. It's cool as shit.
Wow.
Actually, I'm gonna write that down. We got to cover Author and Punisher.
Okay.
Because I found him with Tool, and it's like one of my favorite things to listen to when I'm in like an aggro mood. I love it. This is like some King Crimson shit.
Cool sounding. It does sound cool.
All right, are you ready for some dancing?
Yeah.
They drill the burr hole, which is the little hole that they make in your skull, and they put in the lead, and that's the first surgery. It's about 6 hours.
Who's talking?
He's doing like this art piece where he's dancing to people doing a sample, then he plays the music.
Huh.
They actually screwed my head to this.
So I said there was some weird dancing.
Thing called the halo, and I can nail it down. And,
But I like it. I said I could just have him playing the thing the whole time, but let's have him do some weird dancing. All right, people, we have a couple hacks of the day. Here's one.
Sweet.
Okay, so I don't eat a lot of eggs, vegetarian, but every once in a while I will eat eggs. And when I do eat eggs, I like them so that the orange part is not popped, so I can put it on toast.
And then you
Make
pop
sense?
it.
Then you pop it. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's
called-
yummy.
I call it egg toast.
Yeah. You went through an egg phase for like a couple months. You were eating a lot of eggs every day, but then you stopped eating them altogether.
Because I ran into one. You always, as a vegetarian, you run into an egg that's more chicken than egg, and
What?
then it's hard. Yeah, I get, I get like farm. I get as organic as possible, and sometimes that comes with a price. So then I go like another year without eating eggs. But next time I do eat eggs, I'm gonna try this. You throw some water in. I didn't know this. What? I think this is how they do it in restaurants.
It's kind of like poaching eggs.
I 1,000% break my yolks like.
Oh, you do?
50% of the time.
Because you flip them?
Yeah, because I don't eat them that often, and I misjudged the tensile strength of the egg.
Yeah.
Holding
that way
the
you
yolk.
don't have to flip them.
You don't got to flip them.
You
That
just
is such a good
steam
You
'em.
people. You're
Poach 'em.
welcome. You're welcome on that one.
I love poached eggs.
All right. So here's some unhappy
I
gingers.
want a poached egg. I want some brunch now. I want some eggs Benedict. Oh, that's my favorite.
God, I might have to get back on the egg train. Eggs do sound good. Egg Benedict with that sauce, but you have to take the ham off and put a tomato instead. Oh, so good. So good. All right. Back to the gingers. Okay, so these two. So everything's been kosher between, except that one guy wasn't too happy about it. But let's see how these two handle. We got a Kragers and Johnson. Let's see where this
Kragers
goes.
is better looking than that guy, and he doesn't have a gross beard like that.
Well, we never know. The glasses never come off. We don't know what's under those glasses.
I do.
I don't remember. He's worn those glasses now.
That's
for
true.
so
I don't
long.
remember.
Yeah.
Are we related?
How the fuck are we related?
Have you heard that new thing that ginger people are black?
What?
There's this new trend going around that ginger people are black.
No, I'm fucking fully white. Look at me.
No, I know you are, but they're saying that, like, technically you lot are black, like you're one of us.
No, I'm a fuck.
Oh, wow. Did I offend you by saying that?
Oh, no. This has gone off the rails very early. It's probably better to oogle another person, Just call it a L and move on.
Yeah, you calling me black?
Oh. Okay.
And that offends
I'm
you?
white.
Oh, man.
Then she's offended because he's offended.
You brought it up. You brought this whole thing up. Now, yes, they have both stepped on every rake at this point.
Good me.
Yeah.
I just answered your question. No need to get starstruck.
Her reaction's interesting.
They need to fuck stat. These two can
what
solve
it is? Their sexual tension?
They need to make a Blake Griffin for us. Is what needs to happen.
She didn't know, did she?
She didn't know that it was fake.
Are you Irish?
Nope. I'm English. I'm
What's
from
offensive
Barnsley.
about being called black?
You what?
What's offensive about being called black? Because haven't you heard that new trend that all ginger people are black?
No, but do you know what the word is there? Trend. I'm not part of trend. I'm an English man. White English man.
With a very itchy face.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's all right, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
All right, we're done here. Racism is solved, everyone.
Even think
we did it.
That.
Yeah, silly you.
Yeah.
Good you. Do.
He's winding us.
So, where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Africa.
Heyo.
From Africa? Wait, what? Are you living in Africa now?
No.
Oh.
See, what had happened was, English people.
Bless me.
English people's like, listen, you lot come over here. We'll give you a good life. You get to work. Oh.
England's not a shithole.
It is a shithole.
It isn't.
It definitely is. Soz.
So why don't you move then?
Because I'm actually a UK citizen. And I move when I want to. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all your benefits, all your money. I'm going to rinse this country dry, and I'm going to leave when I want to.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I know it doesn't. It's so lit, isn't it? I'm going to rinse your country dry. Take all your...
Think about this conversation, how it started.
Wow.
Hey, do you hear that all gingers are a part of the blacks? And now we are at, I will rinse your country dry of all its resources.
I know, right?
Well, we are fucked as a world, man. Holy shit.
Money, all your benefits, all your opportunities, and I'm going to leave. And leave you lot dry.
Yeah, is that what you're going to do?
Sure am.
Hmm?
Because what are you lot without us? Nothing.
I don't know.
You lot without people of colour like me are nothing. Your national dish is literally curry. Which is from where? India. So...
Whilst I want a medal.
Oh, no, I'm not Indian. I don't need that medal, but send it to them. I'm sure they'd love it.
What the flicking hair back for? I'm not impressing nobody here.
I mean, I'm definitely impressing myself because I look good today. I'm looking at myself, not at you. It's giving potato, and I'm looking at myself because if I looked at you, I'd be upset.
It's giving potato.
Look at myself right now. I'm kind of splitting the screen in half and looking at myself. Hence why the hair's flipping.
Yeah, that looks like something to put in a living room for.
Come again. Talk English. Are you not English? Are you not an English man? Talk English when you talk to me. All right. Until you can talk English, you get muted. Shush.
Oh my God! Honest to God.
Hit me up.
What's charcoal on about? There, there's just some fucking charcoal over there. What the fuck?
I've been looking bummy. You look bummy. You look bummy. You look bummy.
Oh my God, let me feel good.
Guys, world peace is minutes away.
Keep getting it. Keep getting it, chap. Keep getting it. Yeah, no. Oh no, yes, Beth, yes, no. What are you saying? Oh, she can.
We won the war. I'm just gonna repeat that again. Like, we won the war. This is Britain now. We won the war. You're getting. Our culture is amazing.
There are dumb people just as dumb here too in this country.
Our culture is rust. We will rust out any culture. Anything nice, we'll just come along and make it all rust and break.
I know.
Here's
People
America.
ruin everything.
Yeah.
They really do.
Hey. Folks, the gingers and the African Americans are having a tiff.
Yeah.
Having a tiff. My money's on, not the gingers. Gotta say, they're used to getting thrown into lockers. They went to this locker awfully fast. Gotta say, but those are weird shit from the internet. Electra, did you have fun with that?
Nice. Yes, I did. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you don't have to thank me. It's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for Sykes Fisher Taco intervention. I swear to God, I will watch that over and over again. Now, can we talk some Oregon? Can I talk some Oregon real quick? We'll make this brief.
Okay.
Everyone, piss break time for everyone. Oregon's just won their 8th Big Ten title with the men's in outdoor track. Give it up!
Let's go!
That's right, folks. We just come to this league this year, and we already have 8 out of the 28 possible titles, including baseball and football. And guess what? These motherfuckers in the Big Ten still want to short us from our full share. Our full $40 million of the Big Ten. They're only giving us $20 million. You know what, Big Ten? You need us. You're nothing without us. We've won 8 of your stupid championships. Pay up! But this is not a time to yell.
Well, they're not going to pay them?
Well, they're paying him a partial share.
Why only partial?
Because that was the deal. Hey, you come over here, we'll pay you a partial share. But I think you've done enough for the league where at this point, as Big Ten, you go, you know what? We pay Rutgers a full share. What are we doing here? But
they don't ever win, do they?
No, never win.
But
anything,
in order to have
like
winners, you have to have losers.
That's right.
So you have to.
That's why we brought USC.
Someone.
That's why we brought USC to the conference. And Washington. Also, so Duck finished their inaugural Big Ten season, winning 8 of 28 regular season championship. The second best was Ohio State with 4. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at. You know what they call that, Electra? They call that walk in your trap and take over your trap. As the lady we just watched could have probably told us. So that's what they call that. And that's what the Ducks did. They walked into the Big Ten trap and took over the Big Ten trap.
They hijacked the trap.
They did. And now, and football is the hardest one. And they won football in the first one. I would also like to say, God damn it. A happy birthday to our man over here at the Ducks we call the future. One Mr. Dante Moore. Where the fuck is... I can't find it. There it is. Dante Moore, everyone. Happy birthday. He's our quarterback. And so he is, and a Heisman. Guys, if you want a dark horse Heisman, probably like 4,000 or 5,000 to 1, this is your man. So Dante Moore, happy birthday, Dante. And go get them Bruins or Trojans, whatever the fuck they are. And then also...
Those are two different teams.
Dante Moore. Yes, happy birthday. And then finally, I want to play one more thing from the Oregon Ducks. This was not as organized because I grabbed all this stuff in the morning while I was pooping. Oh, should I have said that? I don't think I should have said that. All right. I just want to mention, because I said this last year, that they keep scheduling us with Liberty. You remember I said, why do they... So they scheduled us... NCAA keeps scheduling with this goddamn University of Liberty, which is like a Jerry Falwell institution. It's not a real school. I don't know why
they shouldn't even be in there. No.
So Oregon has done what it's supposed to do, and that is wallop them. Look at these scores. So this is the top is the last year's Fiesta Bowl. Oregon 45-6, throttled them. This year's the basketball East Regional, 81-52, and this was our score from the NCAA softball championship, 13-1. Liberty sees Oregon on the calendar is like, oh no, no. This is not as fun as sitting in the corner of a room watching your wife getting finger blasted by a male hooker. No, it isn't, Jerry Falwell Jr., and we will continue to make you our cucks as long as you exist as a university with a sports team. Oh, why they schedule you against Oregon, I have no idea, but everyone, the Oregon Ducks.
Go Ducks.
We're not even towards football season yet, and I'm so hard.
Yes, you
so
are.
Hard. I can't wait. We won 8 out of 28. What is next year going to be like? Oh, I can't wait. I have one more hack of the day. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I have to show this. Okay, there is one more Ducks-related thing. But it's not really. Tez Johnson was an Oregon player for the last 2 years. Did you know he's Bo Nix's brother? Anyway, yeah. And so now he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And when you go to these teams, they do these, fun things to get to know the players. And I just think Tez is a superstar. So let's watch Tez here.
Cool.
Bucky can't draw, man.
So they're like, hey, draw us the Buccaneers logo.
Roll them. This is Tez Johnson, and it's Rookie's paint. I gotta just paint my logo, ask the question I'm talking. No, it's a flag, so that it's probably one of the...
He's 5'10", 165 in the NFL.
He's little.
He's
How to get in the NFL?
In the NFL,
He
400-pound man.
He runs, right?
He is uncatchable. If he played like flag football, you would just never be able to touch him. He's insane. He's not like straight speed, so his 40 time is a little 4.4 or whatever, 4.5 is a little low, or a little high. However you look at that, it's not fast enough.
He can juke.
Yes, he can get off the line better than anyone I've ever seen. He's gonna be, and they have Bucky Irving from Oregon from last year. I mean, the NFL is getting fun to watch. There's Oregon Ducks everywhere.
Probably one of the easiest. You know what I mean? You can't have no messed up flag. I think the crew would be mad at me, you know? You know, our fans call it a crew. Like, you can't. A lot of people don't know that, though. I didn't know that until I got there. They was like, tell the crew what's up. And I was like, the crew? I was like, yeah, that's what they call our fans. I'm like, okay, what's up, crew? I love the crew, man. That's my crew.
He's cool.
That's my crew. They gonna be like, yeah, Tez know how to paint. I'm like, what's good that be paint? Leonardo? Donatello? No, Michelangelo da Vinci. That's one of them. Yeah.
Michelangelo da
Ninja
Vinci.
Turtles.
Yeah, gotta love this guy. Michelangelo da Vinci.
Yeah, I'm like him. That's the only paint.
CTE is adorable.
I know. Well, no. Bob Marley. Not Bob Marley. Bob
Ross.
Bob Ross, my favorite.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
One of my favorite painters too. He be painting
You can
like
mix them up too.
forests and stuff. You got that skeleton. You got that. Oh, I got multiple paintbrushes. You didn't tell me that. Watch this.
You didn't tell me that. Watch this.
I did good though. Look at me. I got my buccaneer. I got my flag, waving the flag. Actually, like a stick figure now you think about it. But I mean, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Well, that's what I do. Sonic, Tasmania. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. Look at it. You can't tell it ain't hard. I mean, it just flips, but he's smiling. Look
You
at
drew
him.
it the wrong way.
Look at him. He's smiling right there. I mean, I know you're pirate, but you got a little happiness in him, a little joy. It's so much better when you smile. What Bucky's look like?
Yeah, he's talking about Bucky Irving, the Oregon Duck, and his best friend and now teammate.
Bucky can't draw, man.
And Bucky was a rookie last year, so he had to do the same thing.
Hey, Bucky, bro, what did you do? Let me call him, bro. I'm gonna call Bucky. Bucky, you can't be doing that, bro. Bro, look at you, bro. They got you on the camera, bro. At least they can put mine on the helmet, though. What you mean yours better? Yours got scribble scrabble. Hey, I look like Leonardo DiCaprio in here. Like Bob Ross in here. What
I think it's just to show how fun the players are, their personality and stuff.
Yeah, it's just like a rookie. It's sort of hazing. Like, hey, you got to paint something, rookie. But I just wanted to show, because I always thought Tez had like a superstar personality. I really think like he's going to be in broadcasting. He's awesome. So that was just a little bit of it, and I wanted to play that. So Oregon Ducks, what do you got for us, Electra? What are you playing?
Some sports clips.
All right,
This
I like
was
sports.
a Kirk Minahan show.
What?
Barstool has like a basketball league. And
I don't know what that is. I don't think we can play that.
It's okay, you don't have to.
No.
Other people will. And
No, we can't play that.
yes, we can.
We can't play that.
Why?
Because I don't know what it is, and I don't know
We
who
can
that
play it.
is,
It's
and-
fine. It's just basketball clips.
You can tell your spouses.
Well, I'm not.
You can tell your kids. You can tell your
I'm gonna
parents.
go. I'm gonna go
you can
grab
tell your
something to eat.
roommates. I saw history
Oh my
today,
God.
folks.
Well, we're gonna watch some basketball.
I saw
KMS.
basketball.
Finally, Kirk has revealed who the starting five is. He played it close to his chest here tonight. We got Kirk, we got Matt from Providence, we got Beanbag Ron, we got John and
Their announcer has kind of an annoying voice, but it grows on you.
Warren, and we got the Mixter, Mick Marks, getting the start for Team KMS. Let's go, everybody. Kirk brings in the rebound. Mutt's playing point here for this team that's out here right now. I'd look for them to try to work Matt from Providence getting inside. He has stayed pretty much at the three-point line for right now, but he's definitely got the size out there to kind of bang with the boys down low. Kirk, nice move. The whole process has been great. I'm actually going for a fitting on June 7th.
Casey, go back. Casey, where'd you go? He won't watch this.
Just an absolutely great place. Kirk cashes that three right there. And on the camera
The
here
score is
tonight,
45
bringing
to
you this
104 right
broadcast
now.
here on the Kirk Minahan Show YouTube channel.
The bank is open.
Bank is open, and Matt from Providence is at the counter. Nice board again for Matt from Providence. That guy is a machine on the glass right now. No surprise that he got the nod in the starting five, newest member of Team KMS. He's got the size out there, and they're going to need it against this team. Nothing but air on that
Air
one
ball.
for Kirk.
Yeah, there was a lot of air balls in this
Nice
game.
play by Matt from Providence.
Matt
He
from
is
Providence was
everywhere
a
right
superstar.
now. Kirk, nice pump fake there, and another fake, and he takes it himself for points.
Pretty good.
That is crazy. John and Warren trying to get that one. Kevin couldn't get that to go. John and Warren gets it slapped away. He hustles, gets the ball. Kevin going up, passes it to Kirk behind the back. Who gets it to fall? Kirk over to the corner. John and Warren for the mid-range game. 50 seconds left. Let's see how Team KMS can go out strong. And so far they...
Okay, going out strong. They did have a better second half, but the score is now 59-119. And we'll see why at the end.
Hard. Kirk with the layup right underneath. 5 seconds left. One more. Finds Beanbag Ron at the buzzer. Misses it. Oh. And tonight's final score is 125, no compressor. 61
125 to
KMS.
61.
3 guys fighting for one final spot. We know Matt from Providence has already gotten a spot on the team.
He looks great.
He looked fantastic tonight. Can we get a word here, Coach?
Coach, can we get a word on the game?
Sure. Tough. I mean, I actually thought we played pretty hard. They're just,
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously way above our league talent-wise. I mean, for losing by 64 points, it's the best 64-point loss I think we're going to have in team history. A lot of great passes, great hustle, boxing out. Overall, I was impressed. The 3 guys, they all played. Cliff played really hard. Kevin played hard. Cinder's brother Kevin played. I mean, like, I was impressed with everybody.
Energy in this gym right now. People.
Okay, so the other team, they were called No Compressor, and they just were outscoring. They were shooting threes every time they got, on their side of the court. It was crazy. And here are just a couple of them.
Are ready for this Team KMS game. And he brings in Mike Munansky. That one is cash from the corner. But let me guess, 41's going to take a 3. Yep. No compressor for 3. And a dunk. Everybody, minus Kevin from Bristol, who obviously blew out his hammies. I mean, their shooting tonight has been pretty good also.
I would say so.
Number 10.
So that was it. I watched the game, and I wanted to make some clips. And so I told Mike, hi, Casey. So I told Mike, I'm just going to make some clip package for the show if they want to run it or whatever. They don't have to, but can I send it to you? And Mike said no. So I had already started making it. So I just finished it up and played it for you guys instead. So
Mike, who? What are we talking about here? Sorry, I had
basketball. It's a good basketball.
I
clip,
love basketball. Basketball is amazing.
Yeah.
G Lovin's Special Sauce has a great song about basketball. You should check that out.
I like G Lovin's Special Sauce.
Basketball. I love basketball. Well, thank you for the
sauce.
Well, thank you for playing something I have no idea about, so I can go pee. That was very nice of you.
Of course.
And then have also a little bit of a snacky snack.
Oh, what did you eat? What are you eating now?
A peanut protein bar. That's what I ate. But I also have a life hack here that I'll play before your cats and then my cats, and then we'll get out of here.
All right.
And then I will probably have many weeks off. So here we go.
I think I'm driving him to quit, you guys.
No, I'm saying from Blind Mike. I don't think we work for him anymore.
Why?
Oh, no reason. No reason.
What are you talking about? He didn't say I couldn't fucking play the clips on the show.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who
oh my God.
All right, moving on. Don't you wish you knew this sooner when you went to the beach? I live by a beach, and I didn't know this. Do you do that? Do you bury your corners? Hello, it's right in front of us the whole time. Now, but here's the real one. You always got valuables with you. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go in the water and someone always has to sit. This is a life change right here, but also how metal detectors make millions. Well, not this. This is get the sand out of your phone. Get yourself a plastic bag, get your drugs out of it, and then you put your phone and all the good stuff in it. What do you do with this bag? Electra, you're muted.
I don't know.
You bury it. Like it was poop. Huh? This one right here is a lifesaver. Bring a feather duster to the beach. So when you leave, you can feather dust the sand off of you. I hate sand so much. Just really fine, ground up dead things. And here's another one. You get a bag, a grocery bag, and you fill it with the water. Because once you walk up, you get sand again. You know? But not if you have a bag of water. Because you can put your feet in the water and then in the shoe. I go to the beach a lot. I should have been doing those things. I never did those things. Did you find those things?
Those were pretty good hacks. I wouldn't use any of them because I don't need to, but.
Well, I mean, you live near a beach, don't you?
Yeah, so I take my shoes down to the water, wash my feet off, and then put my shoes on and walk back.
Why did your screen share went away? All right. Well, now it's back. All right, so it's cat time, people. Meow.
Oh, no, this is not. This is a DJ Electra song. I went and I found a live panel. They were playing music, and I just said hi, and then they made me a song.
Okay, so hold on. Explain it. Hold on. Set it up a little better.
I was just watching YouTube, and the Axe and Nacho is their channel. And so I just clicked on it, and they were playing music, and then I just said hi in chat, and they decided to sing me a song.
Oh, okay.
They made it up right there. And he plays, he does like looping. So you'll see the different layers that he does. He records them, and they keep looping and playing. And he does another layer over that, and then records that, and it's really cool.
I kept seeing the cat, thinking you were putting up this cat time.
No, I just use that as an intro for their title, for their name.
This I can watch.
DJ Electra in the house. DJ
Electroids.
Her friend is really the superstar here, or his friend is really the superstar.
Her?
Yeah.
She's Nacho. She's cool. She's a great singer. Really good.
Why does every white guy beat sound the same?
Because they have little lips.
All right. Kudos. That's probably why. She got me, guys.
You know, he has kind of big lips, but apparently not big enough.
He looks like a puppet. He doesn't look real.
I know. Fifth layer, all beatboxing.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I'm just explaining for them, but I labeled it. And then the kick drum comes in.
Not exactly musical.
It's the coolest song that anybody's ever made for me. Nobody's ever made me a song, actually, so it's the coolest song.
Down with the DJ Electra, oh, skipping down a note in the 1, 2, 3. Here we go, hanging out, you and me, oh, DJ Electra. It's DJ Electra.
Do weird things in your headphones?
DJ Electra, get down with DJ. DJ Electra. Here we go.
Going left to right, I didn't do that.
Well, I think we got our intro song.
Here we go with the double.
I mean, I'm not gonna do better than I'm not gonna do better than this. Hey, we got our intro song.
You're gonna do better.
Getting down with the DJ.
This is our intro song. What are you talking about? Folks, put a 1 in the chat if you think this should be our intro song. I'm not giving you another option.
Catchy.
That's so
it
much
goes
better
on
than
for like 2 minutes, but I think they play some other stuff, so I put in some of their other music.
Brings all the boys to the yard, you know, their like is better than yours, so telling right always better than
He's got a blind mic dancing with it.
But I got the job, shaking like that's better than yours. My milkshake here, slow and G.
Getting all ones.
Cruising down.
Nice. Getting all ones in here. People are liking that song for the intro.
Okay. In my 005.0 with the cruising with the top down, yeah, here we go, rock and roll with the rap tap and go, watching up.
They were singing It's Raining Men, And then he started rapping My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard over it. So I thought that was a good mix.
Yeah, so far we have 4 1s, which no against. They are all our mods, and Delta did vote twice, but I'm counting them. 4-0.
Now Brad wants more basketball. More basketball, please.
Yes, we are going to be covering local high school and intermediary school sports on this channel. We got a we got a basketball game this afternoon at 3:30.
No, we're
what
not.
basketball game is he talking about?
All night long, we're gonna hear it.
He's a good guitar player.
She does a whole lot of nothing.
When she sings, though, she's very good. I guess I didn't highlight that, though.
She's got Krager's glasses on.
Uh-huh. She gave me Krager's vibes.
DJ Electra.
I sent them a super chat because I like the song so much.
Thank you.
Did you clear that donation with the finance department?
Yeah, because I am the head of the finance department.
Okay. Well, that's... she did, folks.
Awesome sauce, DJ Electra, DJ Dub DJ Electra.
They're just like rocking my name there.
I mean, that we got to use that as part of it too.
Look at, and this is their screen that they made. That's so creative. I love their screen. They had that fighter pilot or whatever from Star Wars, and he had it on a stick, and he was just using his hand on the green screen. You could see his hand in the clip. Sometimes it was hilarious. I love
Nice. It. Well, amazing. We have our own Adam. What's his name? God damn it! What's his name? He does the show with Carl. Adam Bush. We have our own Adam Bush here with DJ Electra. She travels far and wide in the internet, finds weird and random things, and brings them back to us. Look what she Look what the cat dragged in today. A song about her that is now our intro. And because also it's less work, laziness, the big L word again. We did it, folks.
Well, I've been working on the intro song so much. I was trying to sing them because you wanted me to sing it. So I spent at least, 20 hours this week trying to sing and then, do layers and all this. And they just, none of them sounded good.
I do want a layer of you singing on that song. So, because they only mentioned DJ Electra, and at just a certain point, I want you to go, and KC Day.
Okay. I can. You mean on that song?
Yeah.
The Axe and Nacho song?
No, on the DJ Electra song.
Well, yeah, but they made it. Yeah, the DJ Electra song.
Yeah, but it's ours. This is about you.
I paid $5 for it, so I guess
that's right. We also paid for it. So our song, don't copyright us because that's our intro. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
I might just email them and ask them if it's okay if I use it.
Yeah,
that might be the nice, responsible thing to do.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we were going to do that anyway, but get an email on file for legal, which is also you. Your legal department as well.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations. All right, it's time for cats. Who's ready for some cats? But before we do that, before cats, let's do our plugs, just so we can get out of here when cats are done. Where can they find you?
Oh, at djelectrify.com. Didn't you know?
Everyone
knows. Did you like how on Blind Mike intro this morning I said, go to blindmike.net. What was that you said? I said blindmike.net. I repeated it.
I did. I did. I didn't hear their reaction to it because I came in a little late. Did they like it?
Mike said, well, DJ Electra sure got a little bit aggressive with her feeling out the space in that intro. It's basically what he said. Basically, I was talking too much.
What were my notes last night?
And I cut most of it. I cut everything out.
What
I
were
cut
my
everything
notes last
out.
night? No, just tell it. Just what were my notes? I don't remember.
You said it's a little wordy.
A little wordy.
And I cut most of it out. It
Yes,
would have
you
been
did.
way more wordier. I kept it
And
in
then
the same time frame that you do.
And then she
when
played
you
a
write
basketball game. People, she's trying to get me fired, which I actually appreciate.
I'm not trying to get you fired. He
you
didn't say
use
I
time
couldn't
off.
play it. He said I can't send it to their station.
Here's the
Because
thing.
he said I'm trying to get attention from Kirk Minahan show, which I'm not. I was trying to offer them my skills as an editor and give them clips of their basketball game.
Yeah,
and he said no. And I said, okay, fine. But I
Well,
already had made it.
all right,
so I was
all
like,
right.
well, I'm just going to play it on my show then. And
Mike,
now
you
you're the
can't-
one that's making me tell the whole story and talk about it.
Mike, you can't see, but her tits are what's going to get our attention over there. I mean, like, talent-wise, they don't seem to. Anyway, moving on. I don't know who any of these people are, but one thing I did realize today was that Craig and Mike is the show. Like their banter, and when Craig like fumbles into a territory that he's going to get trapped in, and there comes Mike behind him, and now Craig is just trapped in a blind Mike alley. It's like my favorite thing in the show, and fun. So I really want to talk to Craigers about like he's got to get in there at least one more extra week a month. People
just
want
do every week. I mean, he should just come back and do the show.
Well,
he can get a babysitter for 2 hours on a Sunday, 3 hours.
People, I think we can get Craigers a babysitter for 2 hours.
Let's send more super chats to Blind Mike Project, and we can all Venmo them or Cash App, and this goes to the Craig Babysitting Fund.
Don't get me wrong. I love doing the show. I love doing it with Blind Mike. But I just, when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, this is why I became a fan of this show. This is why I started cutting clips and Hackride started doing stuff for the show, because I'm a fan of these two guys. And, I just need more Craigers in my life. So Craigers.
Yes, me too. And to be honest, I'm a little tired of chat bitching about us being there. So.
Oh, well, no, I don't care about that. I mean, I've seen that since day one on the internet.
Like,
no,
really?
Listen.
We're doing this so Mike can do a show. If you don't like us, shut the fuck up, because we're.
Well, no.
Otherwise, there would be no show today. Would you prefer that?
Well, no. I really believe like there's a group.
Maybe
of
they
producers.
would prefer that.
Here's the secret. Here's the secret, guys. If you like and want to help, you can help any content creator. You can send them clips. You start sending them thumbnails, help them out. That's how I started helping Blind Mike. I'm like, hey, Blind Mike, I'll just start clipping for you. And he's like, does it cost me anything? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, well, that I could work with that. And so if you think, if you have something that is better for Blind Mike or whoever, then do not be afraid to send it to those people, because true creative people will appreciate that. I'd appreciate anything like that. Anyone sends stuff. I remember.
No, Granny, you can't be banned. Stop trying to get attention from us. I see you trying to get attention.
She is spicy today, guys.
Andrea, ban me, please. Wait.
No banning. No
Stop
banning.
Crying, Granny. You're such a crybaby.
Well,
don't ban him.
They're joint safe.
He fucking has to stay and watch.
I mean, you know how much medications grannies have to take? They live in a house that's separate from the other house because no one wants to smell them, Electra.
He lives in a trailer. He doesn't have a house.
Well, trailers are fine. I would live in a trailer.
I'm just kidding. I don't know where he lives.
I would prefer a trailer, honestly, because then you could drive around. I've been stuck in the same goddamn neighborhood for 20 years. Put my house on wheels. Please, someone. Thank you. Hey, you are very spicy today. You have attacked many people. You've gotten me into trouble. I'm not even checking X after this show.
I have not gotten you into trouble.
No, I like it. I like this new spicy. It's
shit a brick for me, Granny. That would make me happy. Just go shit a brick, okay? Okay.
Guys, it's been a morning. We've had a fun morning. You know what it says? Fun more than anything.
What?
Cats. It's
It's
cat time. You know who has cats?
Cats to play. I can't decide which one. I have so many.
Grandpas and grannies. They got cats. They love cats.
They love cats.
I don't know why you got to yell at an old lady. What did she do to you? She is the great grandmother of someone on this planet. How dare you yell at her like that?
I'll yell at whoever I fucking please.
I want to get a big dinosaur and let my cats run it. That sounds like a crazy idea, but look at this thing. And then I want a price tag.
I've seen another video
No,
where they
don't
had
Google
one
it.
like that.
No one Google it.
How much is it?
But guess the price.
$300.
Look at that, how fun that is for cats.
Yeah. They love it.
I just want a house full of them. I walk in, it's just that. That's my furniture. Like an army of dumb-faced dinosaurs. And you think those are scratching posts, but they're not. It's just a, it's softer than scratching post material. All right. Guess how much?
I said the 300 is my guess.
$1 million. God damn you, Red Rooster.
Yes.
Correct price on Amazon is $39.99. $4,000.
Wait, $4,000?
$4,000 for the giant dinosaur.
Wow.
So I will not be getting one of those. That is 10
fun.
pretty
It's like
pretty
a
good
stripper
hookers.
pole for cats.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fun.
All right.
Hi, Legend. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, there we go. Do you like my MGM cat here?
I do.
That's fun.
That was a trivia question. I was playing trivia, and I guessed 20th Century Fox. I was like, no, that's MGM.
20th Century Fox on the line. You're amazing.
I'm insane.
All right. All right. So we saw one of these a while ago, one of these AI videos with cats, and we loved it. And so we got a new one. Cat saves baby falling out of plane and swims with it in the ocean. This is a genre now.
Wow. Oh, baby. I saw that.
Look how real that looked. Fucking
That
Hollywood,
looked
you're
real.
done. Yeah, you're
My
done.
AI videos do not turn out good like that.
No.
Mine are stupid. They don't ever do what I tell them to do. Nothing. Doing it wrong. User error.
What a story this is telling. And then this, what a segue. A radar. A little radar. Getting worked, getting teary-eyed here. Oh, because it was dropped too.
Oh.
That's... There's gonna be movies made pretty soon anyway. Karate chop.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing? About how cats are so nice, not about the AI. And if you're looking for a turn where something goes wrong, look somewhere else. This is happy moment. They get rescued and everything is good. There's the helicopter! It's gonna rescue them! Yay! Isn't it weird how this has become a genre now? It's like Skibbity Toilet. It has its own weird. It's Darman. You know what I'm saying? It's its own thing. Oh, isn't that amazing?
That was really cute.
Yeah. See, it makes you less spicy when you see the cats. Cats makes everything less spicy. Oh no, she has something else. Oh, is it spicy?
Yeah, it's cats.
Okay, more cats.
More cats.
He was a feral cat that didn't want me to get any.
Oh no.
So that's a little bit like how my Mochi was when I first got him.
Not that bad.
Okay. Okay.
Tum Tum was
Sometimes.
a stray cat roaming
that bad.
around my neighborhood.
But
Glad you came to visit, baby.
With each visit, I was growing really attached. I knew that I could give him a better life. I knew I was going to have to earn his trust. I tried a back scratcher, and this was the only acceptable way to pet him. After about 3 months of using the back scratcher, I worked up the courage to pet him without it. And slowly but surely, he let me use my hands to pet him. I knew that love was winning. He started to let down his walls. When I fostered kittens, he became Grandpa Tom Tom. He loved on those kittens and watched over them, and I saw a completely different side of Tom Tom. He's a prime example of how you can go from feral to family.
That's right. That's right. You can go from feral to family. They call that a hoe to a housewife. Thank you.
And it's not Q&A section, but I'll take a question since Granny asked.
Oh, good
Electra, answer an honest question for me. Has Hackride forbode you from doing shows that don't benefit him directly or have a net positive view of Hackride? I think that you meant net instead of not positive view of Hackride, so I'm going with net. But, Granny, no, Hackride has never forbidden me from doing a show, ever. I do shows all the time. I was on a show last night, actually. And the
Did you
night
see
before.
the Muppet face guy singing a song about her? She was just on a show doing that.
Well, but I was on panels too, and I don't know if what you're talking about. I don't even want to bring up other people, so I'm just speaking for myself.
She played a video of something that I'm not supposed to know. I had to leave the room. I have very little control over anything that goes on, ever. So I wish.
He never asked me not to go on a show, and if he had, I would have said, "Well, fuck you. I'm going to do it anyway." He doesn't control me.
What about DJ Electra? Looks handleable to you?
Yeah.
Anyone out there? Her tits are enormous. You cannot handle them. You need friends. You need a support group. She goes through 5 bras a week. But that is
Granny,
fun.
and I do appreciate the fact that you've probably been fed lies, untruths
Let
about
people
it.
think what they. Hold on, people get to
But I'm
think
not
whatever
going to
they wanna
correct the
think.
record. They can think. Yeah, you can think what you
Think
want.
what
If
you
you want to
want. It's
believe
all-
liars,
I
believe
do.
the liars.
I
Go ahead.
tell her not to. Hey,
Believe the liars.
Hey, Electra.
What? Yes.
No, you can't do Granny. You can't do Granny show. Sorry.
What? I'll do Granny show if I want.
No,
I don't think he has
they
a
have
show.
just told me that I control you.
He has a show.
No, he does. He works with Bob now. Congratulations, by the way. Bob's amazing. He's so fun to work with.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he really is. He's like, I think he's the best yes and man in this little business over here, this little corner. So it's a great place to like, learn how the shit
I've
works.
done a show a couple times.
Yes, we were awful back then. Apologies, Bob. Our apologies to everyone's show that we've ruined at some point. We probably shouldn't have done that. But hey, it's all free. C-SPAN, not C-SPAN. What is it? Public access. So
Public
who cares?
access.
Also, Electra, you can no longer go on Krager shows.
Kragers.
Yeah, I just spin the dial. I have a daily dial I spin, and it just picks a show on random that she can't go on. No more Krager shows when he does them, which is never. But it's good. Thank you for
Gil,
checking out the show.
1995.
Granny?
Thanks for coming by and checking us out. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yes, she's not always this spicy, but I kind of like it.
No, I'm not always a bitch. Just today.
No, she's not a bitch, but oh my God, I have a talking to coming to me. But that's okay. I deserve a talking to every once in a while. Humbles you. So they can find you at djelectrify.com. Do you know where they can find us? Right here.
Hackride Studios.
At Hackride. When you think of me, Granny and everyone in the chat, just think of a giant hack, and then Ride Studios, and that's how you know you can get to us over here. You can donate. You can buy T-shirts. You can listen to our music, our real music. There's also an Amazon wish list over there if you feel like spending $3,200 on a compressor for me. So, hey, we take this seriously, huh? Also, tonight, come by and check out Unboxing Eric the Actor, 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Except, Electra, you can no longer do this show.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. I have banned you. This is a first for our relation. I'm banning you from our own show. She bans herself from being on time. I'll tell you that. Hey-o.
I do.
Yeah. So check it out tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and get yourself a membership.
Oh, wait. Okay. I forgot.
Or don't. Apparently, wait to get a membership. There's something
get a
happening.
membership. Memberships are great.
Okay, so get a membership now, then wait for something.
Oh, because we got a super chat earlier, a super sticker, and we didn't play the new super chat song, so I'm gonna play it.
Oh, play it.
Super chat's fire. You take it higher. Every single dollar.
Those are our dancers. No, there's a little horn at the end. I like that. I like that a lot. That's our new super chat song. Remember, if you super chat us or get a membership, we do a dance party on tonight at the end of Unboxing Eric. So far, it's going to be a light dance party this week, but that's okay. That's okay. More ass for me to grab. Hey-o.
Thank you, Delta Zero, for the super
thank
sticker.
you, Delta.
We appreciate you so much.
We do. Delta and Dupa, which brings up a point. Delta, Dupa, and Andrea are the greatest mods in town. And the threesome I so need to see. Please get this done for us. This is your task, moderators. Threesome for us. All right. And also, if you like anything that you hear, we are a podcast. Not only can you get the unwaxing, you can unwax us too. Unboxing the Whack Pack on anywhere you get a podcast, but you can look for CATCH22. Look for CATCH22 Sunday, and you'll probably find it. And do we have more posts? Yes. Make sure you head over and subscribe to the Murder Game Podcast with Lucy Tightbox, a.k.a. Kaylee. I will be appearing this Thursday, and Electra will be appearing next week. And learn how we kill the most people in a entertaining way is the name of the show.
I don't
it's
want
pretty
to kill
fun.
any people.
Wait, you're filming Wednesday. You got to have a better attitude than that. I was like, how come I can't kill them all?
I gotta get
And
my murderer attitude on. How do I do that?
Yes. Well, it's an interesting show because I was at first I kind of like, what is this show? But it really does like tell a story about how the way you think, which tells a story about who you are. And so I actually learn more about the people that I watched in studying for this than any other interview show I ever did, because you get to see like, how their minds work and how they would be cruel. And when
she
you see
called you
people
a psychopath multiple times, huh?
seven times, I believe. I got it 7 times. She said entertaining, but a psychopath.
Nice.
And, I'll take it. But so check that out. Make sure you go over there and throw it up. And what is this? Hackbox coming soon.
We need the demon back.
It's a members-only show, and it will be primarily focused on Hackride Studio stuff and characters. So if you like our nonsense, we're going back to the nonsense, but we're doing it in the membership area because we don't want to bother the norms with the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? We'll just keep pissing people off over here as normal. That's what we do. You brought something else up. Are we not out of here?
I got an outro, just different song.
Oh, okay. So the new outro I made, I'll just.
Oh, I forgot you made the new one.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
no,
Screw
it's
mine.
okay. I'll go ahead.
No. Yours is way better.
Oh, people!
Yours
I'm getting
is way
a call.
better. I love that one.
The amount of talking tos I'm going to go through today. All right, everyone.
There's no talking tos.
Okay, you're not going to talk to me? I mean, you're not going to give me a talking to? Because that would be one less talking to I got to do. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, no, I just got one. All right. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching Catch22. Make sure you go out and check out the Blind Mike project from this morning with Krager's. And it was a banger. Bye! And I love Blind Mike. Don't call and give me a talking to. I'm okay. I understand what happened here. I can't control her. As you can see by the amount of control I have over her telling to people to go on shows. Someone give me some control of anything, please. I'm spiraling. All right, folks, that's the show.
I'm not easy to work with. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that makes 2 of us. I'm a nightmare. All right, bye, folks.
Bye.
Catch.
All right, we off? What the fuck? You going on these other people's shows? Not anymore. You're banned from all shows.
Shut up.
Wait, is this thing still on? Oh, no.
Shut up.
Catch22 Sunday will make you a wet day. Catch22 Sunday will make you splat day. It's a Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday. It's a Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday. Weird shit from the internet. Bad stand-up comics, and don't forget Daisy. Daisy.
Okay, I'm gonna twirl 3 times in space.
Daisy. Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday.